everybody. Hello. Can you hear me? I'm using a different streaming platform, Meld Studio, so things might be weird and different. But let's go. Let's just get into it. Uni, welcome home. Yeah, we're breaking the law. In fact, let's get right into it. Hello, everybody. We made it. We did it. Let's see here. All right, we got the level 1 podcast going on right here. And then we'll be playing Marvel TOKON. So there you go. Figure this out. There we go. All right, so you hear me? Good, thank you. Yeah, I'm using Meld for this because it's less stuff for me to follow.
Alrighty, everybody. Good morning and welcome
loud.
to the show. I should
Loud,
say
brother.
welcome back because I haven't been here for a couple of days.
What?
Hope that everyone had a good
What?
few days away there.
Huh?
And now that we're back, hitting the ground running
What?
with exciting stuff. 6 straight days.
Holy
of
shit.
content here on the channel. And,
Turn your shit down, bro.
I'm energized. Like I've said, the good news is that a lot of the problems that we had here in Washington State last week have been cleared up. Number one, it's not nearly as hot. Last week it was 90+ degrees many days, making it incredibly
Yeah, it's called summer, dude.
hot, needing air conditioning, blasting. It has cooled down. It's in the 70s now. Number
Okay.
2, those
There we go.
Spokane wildfires that we had that were causing insane amounts of... The music is too loud. That were causing insane
Okay, so let me
amounts
know
of
if everything
terrible,
sounds good.
terrible, air quality. We were actually warned, don't go outside. The air is so bad. That's cleared up.
Now for today's
So,
main event.
we're kind of back to normal here, although it is still warm, it is still summer. We still got at least another month to month and a half to get through before the cooler temperatures and the fall gaming season hits. We're moving full speed ahead with fun, positive content. I'm excited.
This is
for week.
transformative,
We're
by
gonna be
the way.
Continuing on with all the fun playthroughs we've been doing. For example, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resync is today, tonight. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond tomorrow. More Dark Souls 2 as we head into the end game. We're gonna do more awesome Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster.
Awesome, dude.
And
Sounds
then
good
we're
to
gonna
me.
talk about the future regarding
Big ups,
Marvel
guys. Thank you guys so
TOKON
much for
and
hanging out.
other
It's just going to be
content.
a chill, a lazy Sunday
In truth,
stream.
We have some options. And what I'd like to do is discuss said options to see what you guys like more as an idea and go from there. All right?
All right.
Okay. First off, before we even get
Our next matchup
before we
in the
even get
Challenge of the
to any of it,
Champions
all right, what I want to say is this. DSP tries it.
Oh, God.
Maybe on hold for this week because I haven't
Because
really
he can't
found
find any
good
more
ideas of
slop
anything
to eat.
do.
What up, Sludge?
And no one, quite frankly, has come to me with any good ideas either. Like, no one has said, hey, here's a great new item to try or anything like that. It doesn't seem like fast food is doing very well. And as you know, DSP
You
tries
think?
it for me. It's mostly covering fast food items and reviewing them. Although every once in a while I'll go to a different
Darkwind,
kind
welcome.
of restaurant in my area. I've covered most of the restaurants in my area that I could really order from effectively. As I've explained to you
Effectively.
guys, in the last several years, sadly, this Seattle area has become incredibly limited with its dining options. Most restaurants
Well, people
that
don't
were
eat fucking food
Asian-centric
the way that he
closed.
does, bro.
And what we're seeing is an influx of exactly the same kind of restaurant. More Korean, more Vietnamese,
Uh-oh.
more Japanese fusion.
Is Phil
It's all
becoming
the same.
based?
If every single restaurant is the same kind, what's the point of doing reviews when it's all the same food? Hence the problem. There's really nothing going on right now for me to review. Now, if anyone comes up with an
Let me
idea,
see here. Can
next
somebody over
24
on
hours,
Kick say
and it
something?
sounds good.
If you're over there on
Let me
Kick,
know.
I want to
Hit
make
me
sure
up
that
in
the
chat.
multi-chat
Say,
works on
hey,
all
did
the
you know that
platforms
so-and-so
over
is
here.
doing
Because
this
I am
new
using
item?
Meld
You wanna check it
Studio
out?
right now.
I'm open to suggestion. But I've been looking at it myself and have not really sufficiently found anything to do this week. Therefore, unless that changes, we're probably not going to be doing anything for DSP Tries It this week.
Oh,
By
no.
next week, we'll find
The world
something.
weeps
But
and mourns.
the truth is, it's not a big deal. Why not? Because
Why?
DSP Tries It isn't any kind of a reward or anything anymore.
You just-
right? This is just me doing it for fun. And I do like doing it because it is interesting variety for the channel. But to be frank, there's not a reason to do it. I'm not going to do it. And right now, I just don't see a reason to do it. I think maybe give it a skip until there is something more interesting
give it a
that's
skip.
worth doing instead of just dropping the money on us expensive fast food every week and it's not very good. Okay, so I'm totally open to suggestion. If you guys want to give me a suggestion today, tag me in either chat.
Yeah, I got a suggestion.
Test.
Okay, if you know of anything new,
Okay.
any change,
So
or
the
anything
TTS
around me,
works.
I'm all ears.
My life
but I think
is in
that we're gonna
shambles
forego
now
DSP
because
Tries
of
It this
this.
week unless I get a really
Narkill,
good
welcome.
suggestion on this show, basically. Okay. Okay.
Everybody,
Now,
we're all on
let's
Sewer
get
Slide Watch
right
since
into it.
DSP
Let's
Tries It is
talk
not going to happen.
About Marvel TOKON.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm playing it right now.
The sad fact that this game did not live up to expectations at launch. The FGC is now completely changing its attitude towards one version of the game and what this means for the future of my content here with the game. Okay, so first off, for those who don't know, let's just get right into, you know, a full explanation. Marvel TOKON is the
pretty
brand
cool.
new fighting game from ArcSys. This is the same company that makes games like Guilty Gear, Blaze Blue, and Dragon Ball Fighter. Okay.
Good thing he doesn't
It
care
has
about the
all
FGC.
of the Marvel properties.
Right? They're
The
all
Avengers,
insignificant.
the X-Men,
If they were Thanos
Spider-Man,
snapped out of
etc.
existence, it wouldn't matter.
And it is
And-
a original concept universe, meaning it's set in like this almost pseudo-Japan style anime-esque version of the Marvel universe.
Shut the
with
fuck
its
up,
own lore
dude.
and interesting stuff. So
It's
cool
in a
because it's got
pseudo-Japan
references
anime
to
world.
the
Fuck
MCU,
off,
it's got
dude.
references to
Fuck
cartoons,
off.
but it's also its own thing. I'll just say this from initially playing the beta and one day of the full release, the production values are off the charts for a fighting game. Probably one of the best looking, most original
Exactly.
concept
I'm
world,
liking it, and I'm getting
one of the
stomped
best
out.
stories I've ever seen in a fighting game. Most fighting games don't bother with good stories, or like as of late, the companies that used to do good fighting game stories like NetherRealm have actually fallen off. Well, this seems to me to be one of the best fighting game stories ever. A mysterious challenger, gladiator-style
Well,
champion
no
guy
means no,
comes from
actually,
space
to be
and
honest.
challenges the
To
planet
be honest. I'm gonna be
to
honest
fight
with you.
him in teams of 4 versus 1. And if you win, well, you get a reward. If you lose, well, I'm going to crush
Yeah,
your
we have
planet
no
and make
effect
them
on him,
slaves.
even though he went out and bought a goddamn,
Okay. And there's
Smoke
multi-tiered
alarm.
storylines where different groups are trying to get their ragtag bands together to form a team to take on this champion and save the world. Some are doing it for good purposes, some are doing it for completely selfish, evil purposes, and some are
Oh
somewhere
my
in
God,
between,
Phil.
being forced to do it against their will.
this is how little
so
he has
there's 5
going
story
on.
campaigns. Each varies in length, like the Doctor Doom villain campaign is about an hour, 15 minutes, but the Ghost Rider Samurai Outriders campaign, that one was about 2 hours, okay? Now, pretty cool.
Pretty
In that
cool.
regard, like I said, I actually feel 100% like in this situation that they did a great job and they're actually best in class when it comes to, we put a lot of effort into the visual design,
But-
the character design, the storyline, and the offline content. ArcSys hit it out of the park, 100%, okay? The
Have I tried
problem
Carnage?
is-
Yes.
Well, for me, there's 2 problems. The
Yes.
first problem is the fighting
I was trying
game
to get
engine
really good
itself
with Spooderman,
is
but
not a traditional
I am
fighting
not
game
doing
engine at
good
all.
in ranked right
they
now.
based it on team-based combat with a lot of tagging and assists and a lot of flashy combos and a lot of high-hit scenarios.
High-hit
It's not a
scenarios? What the
straightforward
fuck does that
1v1 fighting
mean?
game in any
Explain
means,
it.
And that's my staple stuff that I grew up playing. Even though, yeah, did I play the Versus series? Of course I did. It was humongous in arcades. It was one of my favorite series of all time. But this game pushes it to the extreme in the realm
Zaps
of
it to the
easy
extreme,
mode
dude.
gameplay. Auto combos that literally a baby could execute by just mashing a button.
So how come you
like
can't,
this.
Phil?
Whether you're playing
Apparently if they're
offline
so
or
easy, how
online,
come you can't do
anyone
it?
can do a ginormous multi-hit combo ending in a huge super that does wild damage. So why did they do that? Well, it's pretty obvious. This is what fighting games are doing. They're pushing in the direction of the ultra casual. They don't care about competitive gameplay anymore. All they want to do is cater to an audience that will sink money into their game for maximum sales, regardless of the fact that the game plays competitively well. They just want it to look flashy so people will spend money.
We've got a high
That's not
profile.
good. That's taking away the competitive nature of a game for the sake of sales. But every franchise is already
Gucci
undergone
Cat,
this.
welcome
All
over
the
on
sports
Kick. Thank
games
you
that
for
love, pretty much
double
are
checking to
watered
make
down
sure
now.
that everything's
What about
working
Call
over
of
there.
Duty? Holy moly.
I don't
Is
think I'll
Call
be
of
able
Duty
to
changed
see.
and watered
This
down
is
now
why
from
I
what it
don't
used to
use
be?
meld
It seems
actually
like
because I
every
don't see the
single
kicks when they come
game
in. I'm dented. I'm sorry. Hold
and/or
on, guys.
genre of
I'm
game
sorry.
that seems to be
I'm
competitive
sorry.
eventually sells out and becomes this more easy mode mainstream stuff. And the problem with that is
If
that
it's
you wanna
so
play
easy
at
mode,
any
then
kind
how
of an
come you're getting
entertainment
stomped
level,
out in it,
you either
boy?
have to give in to the bullshit and mash buttons.
Mash buttons,
or
then.
you have to basically play a ton. Because you can overcome the easy mode nonsense if you play a ton to learn the ways around.
So how
abusive
about
stuff.
instead of
Because
fucking
especially
spending
with
all this
fighting
time
games,
into getting
most of
cards
the
and shit
meta,
like that,
most of the high-end
you get
abusable
good.
stuff is learned within the first couple of days and shared on the internet. The first person.
So even
who I
more
played
of a
online
reason
in
for you to
Marvel
figure it
TOKON,
out,
the very first
because
experience
if
match I
anybody
had
can
on
get on the
Thursday
internet and figure it
was
out, then
someone
how
who had
come you
Blade,
can't?
the vampire hunter. He hit me with an aerial jab. Okay?
Got him.
Just a random
Got
jab
his
in the air.
ass.
He landed.
I'm
and
sorry,
proceeded
baby.
to do a 50% damage, 100+ hit combo, which was unavoidable because he hit me with an aerial jab. This was launch day, the day when it's the first time anyone should be playing the game.
Should be.
And the guy already knew a way to hit you with an air jab.
What if he was in
into
another
a 50%
time zone?
loss of health. That is horrible.
What if it,
That is
worldwide
horrendous.
audience?
That is a heinous.
Guys, I am mad we can't
Day
gatekeep
one
tech like back in
gameplay
the day.
experience.
To-
No one
That's exactly
should be
what it
playing at
is.
that level in any competitive game on the first day of its release.
Who
Period.
says?
But
Phil?
that's what the FTC
DarkSydePhil?
has done with fighting games. They have literally turned them into this
I don't know.
easy to execute. Yet,
I don't know if,
once you
Top
master
Tier Radio
it,
plays this.
try hard-esque sweats experience. That's just not fun to play unless you want to be part of that community. Well, if you really want to spend all of your time and effort playing fighting games, maybe you'll enjoy Marvel TOKON day one. For me, it's like, dude, first match, let's see what we can do. What the hell's going on? How is this guy doing this? It's just out. How does he even know how to do this? This is ludicrous.
Luda.
Okay? Now,
Blade is good, DSP is bad.
what's the real controversy around Marvel TOKON right now, and why is the game falling apart?
Because you fucking suck,
So,
bro.
as you know, 2 weeks ago,
There's Blade.
well, a little over 2 weeks ago now, I played the open beta. And when I played it, I was trying to matchmake and find matches, and it wasn't
was a
finding
beta,
it. Like, it wouldn't
dude.
find casual or ranked. I'm like, what's going on? Why is the matchmaking not working? Then, when I finally found people, the game was laggy, right? It was rollback city, dropping frames, skipping around, stuttering. It's unplayable, okay?
It
Then, the
says
only
how
way I
many
could find
rollback
a match was to go into a lobby,
rollback
which is
frames
an
are
open
up
lobby
there in the
situation,
corner or
and
up
the
there
only
at the
people I
top
could
of the
find were,
screen,
like, one-bar
dumbass.
connections. So basically, on
He is
PC, which is
bitching
what I play
about
on, that's my
something
format.
in a
Okay, that's my
beta,
platform.
bro.
This game was essentially unplayable and unfun during the open beta.
Unfun, bro.
So
He
I
didn't
said,
make
all right,
money.
I don't
That
know
was
if
the
I'm gonna
problem.
get it because, man, the game looks great. But it should play way better than that for a game you're going to
Cover
pay full
and
retail price
Okasa,
for.
welcome
That's
home.
a joke that it would be in that sad state during the open beta.
Thank you guys for hanging
Now,
out
the
on
weird
this
part was
very
people who
unique
played it on PlayStation 5 didn't report any
stream
of
where
those
I'm actually
issues.
playing a video
They basically
game.
said the game played well and liked it. So why the vast difference in performance between PlayStation and PC? Nobody knows. And this has been a big problem in the last 2 weeks.
It's
People
been a
figuring
problem,
out
dude.
why
Why?
is this PC version such a problem? So, back on Thursday, the game released. All right. And I started playing the offline mode, correct? The story mode, which is actually called Episode. We started with the Dr. Doom team. I had a blast. I absolutely loved playing it. It had a great story. Yeah, there was very little
I can't play
gameplay
what I
in the
want.
story. Mostly was fighting
Oh my
against the
God.
final boss's 4 different forms. Yes, the final boss actually has, well, I take it back, 3 different forms. The final boss has 3 forms that are all completely
Unfun
different.
is not a word. Neither is wah.
And we all had a great time with it. Like,
Oh, I
honestly,
can't
the
duck
story
underneath this. Okay.
of the Knights of Doom was
Now I
great.
learned something.
And when we finished it, I was like, wow, okay, let's now go online. And let's see how we can play this game online with this team I just was messing with in the story mode. First match was that Blade player who literally was a sweats tryhard who had already learned the entire
Sounds like you're a
game before it had
tryhard, bro.
released, and basically was completely dominating. It's like, what is this? This isn't fun. There's absolutely no opportunity
It's
for me to
unfun,
learn
dude.
anything about the game when this guy already knows the entire
Get
meta
grabbed,
and has
nerd.
mastered it before we even released.
Victory,
How did he do
welcome
that?
home.
How is that even fair?
Thanks for
The
stopping
second
by.
guy I played, well, actually wasn't nearly as good, but this guy basically kind of already exposed the game for what it's going to be. A bunch of
Yeah,
button
he
mashing.
exposed it,
Again, the game
dude.
is all auto combos, so it's dash forward and mash a button. While when that hit string ends,
So we are
eventually you're not
watching
gonna get endless hits, it's gonna
DarkSydePhil
run
bitch
out.
about
You
Marvel
call it an
TOKON,
assist,
and
the
I
assist
am
comes out and defends you
playing
against
Marvel
punishment,
TOKON.
and then you just mash buttons again.
We're
Every
mashing
once in a while,
buttons.
either go for a throw or the universal overhead, which everyone has. It burns meter, but it's a universal unblockable overhead.
And it's a lazy
right?
Sunday.
And that's the game. Like, that's literally it. Now, I'm sure there's more to it. I'm sure certain characters are good at zoning, right? They keep you away with projectiles and stuff like that.
I'm
But for
so
the
used
first
to Mortal
person I played,
Kombat,
that
dude,
was
so
their
I
gameplay, and
have
was
to, like,
it's
unlearn how to
kinda
do all
boring.
that
Like, that doesn't
stuff.
feel very good to me. That feels pretty boring if that's what the whole game's going to be, and that seems like that's it, right?
But yes, I
so
am
that was
totally
my first
mashing
experience.
buttons, dude.
Love the episodic story, and then first online match was laggy, and the guy already was a tryhard,
Laggy.
ruined the experience of the first match.
So if you've never
ever.
heard of
And the second
DarkSydePhil
match,
before, this
the guy
is
didn't
definitely
really
the
know
best
much
way
about
to
it, but was
experience
doing
him
the button
while doing
mash
something
combos,
else.
and when I saw it, I was like, okay, so this isn't very good. Second stream that I did of the game, I just did the entire story mode of the Samurai Outsiders or Outriders, who
Hey,
is
get out of
with
here.
Ghost Rider and Deadpool, Loki, and Blade.
I'm really liking
And
Spider-Man,
their story
but maybe
was
that could be
way
because
more
I
interesting
just saw
than the Dune
the
story, and
Spider-Man
it had
movie, which
character
was really
development,
good.
It was well written.
But
The
I am a
fellas who were
fan of
leading
Captain
really
America,
awesome
interestingly enough, and
comic book art. It was good. I actually really liked it. The thing was, it took over 2 hours. So we didn't have time
Miss
to play
Marvel.
the game online again. All right, and I said to everyone, well, I'm going away for a couple days. Let's reconvene. When I come back next week, let's see where the game is at and go from there. So here's where the game is at, because I don't think you guys are going to be very happy about this, all right?
I'm actually
First
pretty
off,
happy.
I just want to let
Even
you
if
know,
I'm losing, I'm
I
learning.
got a whole bunch of information about the game. Okay?
Yeah, from who?
And a couple people were writing me about the game to keep me informed about it while I was off, about what was
Yeah,
going on
who?
with the FGC.
Ava Cowboy fan?
So just listen to this. I'm going to read this word for word. This is an actual message that a fan sent.
Yeah,
Says,
okay. He's
Let's
bullshit.
start with some bad news, Phil. I've been seeing a lot of opinion surveys about Tokon since its release, and I'm going to sum up the sentiment I've seen in a number of places that make sense to me. The sentiment is that Tokon is a great game for only 2 kinds of people. Number 1, ultra casual. Tokon's great for people who just want to enjoy a game with great aesthetics.
Imagine
They play by
sending
mashing buttons and cool
DarkSydePhil
stuff
an
will happen
email.
on
Well,
the screen.
I can imagine that
Which is
nobody
exactly
did.
what
This
I
is
said.
just him
That's
saying
number
it.
1. Number 2, dedicated tryhards. Tokon has a ton of mechanical depth that shines by far the brightest when the player puts in a
This sounds like a
tremendous number of hours into
ChatGPT-ass
this game.
email,
A
bro.
bunch of pros are saying the game
Pretend
has the
you're a
potential to last and
DarkSydePhil
evolve
fan,
for a
and
long
here's your
time,
prompt.
especially if Arc Systems works further to refine the core mechanics as they typically do with their games. The problem is, a lot of its mechanics are very complicated. They are not intuitive. A
So
lot
Phil
of
is the
characters have a
ultra-casual
gazillion
style player, then?
options for offense and strategy.
No,
While the
dude.
skill ceiling
He's a
is very
17-year
high,
content
the
creator.
floor
All of that I
is
just did
also
was
high.
button
The skill
mashing.
floor for just playing the game and seeing cool things happen is low because it's just button mashing, but actually competing requires you to have a significant amount of time and effort invested.
As with anything.
as
So
you may
what
have
is
figured
it,
out
dude?
by
He's
this point,
complaining about
the
both
reason that
ends
this is
of it.
bad news is because you, Phil, fall neither into any of those 2 categories.
Oh
I have to admit,
my
it doesn't bode
God,
well for
now
your
I know
coverage of
he's
the game,
bullshitting.
But maybe
This
there
is-
will be
this
some
is
enjoyment
pathetic.
you can get out of it. So yeah, let's be honest here. Okay, let's be very honest here. I
Why
don't
start?
fall into the ultra casuals because I'm not ultra casual. I try to play games at the very least at a level where I'm learning what the game is. I'm trying to learn more complicated strategies. I'm actually doing the combos manually. I'm not just mashing a button to get an auto combo.
I'm starting
inputting
to
the
also
combos
realize
you're
that
supposed to get
like the
optimal
neutral
damage and
game
things like
in
that.
this
I've
doesn't
played fighting games
exist,
since I was a
and
kid,
essentially
so obviously
you
I wanna
have
play it at a better
to
level
really
than
think
just button
about
mash, right?
how you could
Here's the truth. I
set
could sit
set
here and
situations
button
up
mash
by
and win
bringing
online in
out
this game,
people,
100%.
and
I know
then
I
if
could,
it does one
because it's
thing,
so
try
easy to
one
play.
thing, and then if it
But I would
doesn't,
get
do another.
absolutely zero enjoyment out of doing that. Zero.
And I'm also very
I
used
would
to
be
the dollar
bored to
combos
tears
in Mortal
saying,
Kombat,
okay.
so sometimes I'm like trying to do Mortal Kombat combos.
mashing buttons, just to get hits in and just to get combos in, and never actually, you know, putting in the real inputs, the real motions, doing all the easy
See
motions,
the things that
I
are
would
safe, see the
absolutely
things that I
hate.
could punish.
On the flip
And
side,
another thing of this
it
too, I
seems
have
to
to
me,
learn to slow
as this person
down
has
because
stated,
the game isn't really that
yes,
fast.
in this regard,
It's just
if you
there's a lot
really
of
wanna
things
play this
going
game at
on,
any kind of
but
a
it
good
is
level,
not a very fast game,
you're gonna have to invest
which is fine because I need to
incredible
learn to slow down.
amount of time and effort, which I don't have.
Yeah.
I'm a variety streamer, right?
Shut up,
I'm a
dude.
variety guy.
No
I'm
one
going to be
cares.
juggling this with many other games.
Oh,
I am not
what?
part of the FGC. I'm not
I just learned
known
something.
as part of the FGC or someone who covers fighting games extensively. Normally, I just cover them casually. There are some exceptions.
He's
For example, when
casual.
Street Fighter 6 came out, I played an incredible amount of Street Fighter 6. I got
When
pretty
Tifa
good
comes
at it.
out,
I
I'm
got
going back
tons
to
of
Street Fighter
characters to
6,
master.
dudes.
But that was the difference. Is Street Fighter 6 is a head-to-head traditional fighting game. That's my forte. This
No, your
style
forte
of
is begging,
team-based
dude.
button mashing, giant combo, one hit leads to 50% damage.
No,
kind of
the
game
thing that he does is
not
the
my
same
forte. The
copy and
most I
paste
ever played a
shit
game like
over and
that was
over again.
Marvel
If you've
vs.
ever
Capcom
seen him
2,
play
and
fighting
that was in the
games,
early 2000s.
bro, he keeps doing the
I didn't
same
really play
shit
Marvel.
over and over
I
and
hated
over
it.
again. There's no
I didn't
sense
really play Dragon
of
Ball
like.
Fight. So the ones that would have led to me being good
Oh,
at
hold on a
or
second.
liking this game, I didn't play. Okay?
I've heard this Shadow of Wakanda fucking song forever.
So you might say,
I'm getting real
well,
sick
that's
of it.
not good. Well, let's continue because there's more that's happened during my days off. Are you ready for this?
Now for today's
So,
You know, I play a variety of
continue.
games.
These
I
are
play
messages
Dance
that I
Dance
actually
Revolution
got.
and I play
I just
Marvel
tuned into
TOKON.
Maximilian's
I'm a
stream of the
variety
game out of
streamer, dude.
curiosity. I saw that he's really struggling with the PC version. He was doing
Struggling.
online play, and the game was running pretty badly. Slowdown, stuttering, big rollback. during
Remember
most
when Phil was
matches.
telling everybody
Just not
to-
good. And he was
to
commenting on it, baffled
kiss
because
his
he
ass,
literally
all
no
the
way to
content
actually
creators?
reliably avoid
So
these
now he's
performance
taking their
issues when you
words
play
for
this
it?
game online. From what I've been able to glean about this, the problem is in
Gleam.
netcode. The PS5 version doesn't seem to have any of these issues. The
Yeah, so
problem
buy
is
the
with
game
game's
again,
performance,
dumbass.
which is somehow exacerbated by the online play. If either player during a match has performance issues when you're playing online, the lag happens on both sides. The devs are still saying they're working on improvements, and there's no ETA yet on being able to fix this. Okay? Now, continuing on,
Fake and
this
gay.
same person sent me a follow-up message and said,
Oh
"So the
my
game is
God,
currently being
bullshit.
review-bombed on
Okay,
Steam
what's
due
their
to the
name
big
then?
performance issues that it's having."
P.
Meanwhile, Maximilian is
Burnell.
doing a new stream, and it's titled "Tokon PS5 version is great, WTF." So you might say, in light of
Okay.
all of that, what
Well,
just
that was the
happened?
bot.
Okay.
I'll still take
well,
it.
here's what's happened. In the last 48
Wow.
plus hours, the FGC has collectively decided they don't
Wait a
want to
minute,
play
I
Marvel
thought the
TOKON on
FGC's
PC anymore.
thing
That
didn't
the
matter,
game runs
dude.
like shit when you play it
Wow.
online.
It's
And
almost
here's the
as if
problem.
he
if you're doing crossplay,
evolves his opinion
and
when
you're
based
on
on
PlayStation 5 and
new
you play
information.
someone on PC, everyone gets lag.
Valve.
Everyone stutters, everyone rolls back, and everyone has a
Sounds
bad
like you're
time.
stuttering, my
so
guy.
what's actually happened is the FGC has collectively agreed we're all going to buy this game again on PS5.
What?
And we're all going to play it with crossplay.
Are you speaking for Serve
disabled,
Max?
so the lag won't be present for those playing it on PS5. Also, for the record, the FGC
Yes, we'll write
tried
this
to
down in the
not
record
charge back,
books.
but refund the game on Steam, and the vast majority of players have been denied because if you play a fighting game, you likely are going to play it more than 2 hours. So everyone who played this game on launch day played it more than 2 hours, and all of their refunds
This is
are
really
are
sad,
denied.
dude. Like,
no
the
one has
big
been able to get a
return.
refund
Talk
who
about
played it
your
past
day
2
off. At
hours
least that
without
would be
exception.
somewhat
Like,
interesting.
No one's getting their money back because they're like, no, the rule is 2 hours, and you all played the hell out of it on launch day. So even if it doesn't perform well, too bad you played it
So
too
that's
long.
what I'm
So
trying
no
to
one
do,
can get a
dudes. I'm
refund.
trying to like knock them up into
Okay.
combos.
Now,
I just need to figure it
we're
out.
going to talk about this right now because I have a very
AKA
strong
he
opinion
tried to
about it,
refund it.
okay?
Refund it,
First
not
off,
the FGC.
thank you to SMG who
Whoa.
did 400 kicks. So let's get that on the leaderboard. It was 4 100 kicks separately there. Thank you for that.
And yeah, I'm only playing with like one character at a time so I can get used to
And then I got a
one
$1.50
character.
from someone
But
saying you should play a few
I'm trying to
fights
figure
just
out the
button mashing
assists.
mindlessly and win. No, I don't want to. Here's the point.
He
I
doesn't
don't want
want
to do that.
to.
Could I just literally told you I could do it and win? I know I could. The game is brainless. You can literally go online, just wait,
Then do
mash
it.
taps, call out an assist, wait, mash attacks, call out an assist, wait, mash attacks, call out assist. That's the game. I would have zero
There it
fun
is.
doing
There it is. There it is.
I would rather not play it ever again than do that, because I'm an actual fighting game player. I'm not a brainless twit. I'm not a mouth drool.
I got one.
You know, I play games to enjoy them and to be entertaining. No, neither of those things would happen if I played the game.
DJ
like
Moore, welcome. I
just,
love it, actually.
It would be a complete waste of everybody's
obviously,
time.
I need to learn.
Okay.
But
Thank
I
you
feel
for
like
Kevin.
once I
Thank
have that like
Quasi
epiphany,
retarded.
you ever have
Also
like
for
those
100
gameplay
kids.
sessions where you have like an epiphany with a game and you're like, oh,
Okay.
now I figured it out. I haven't gotten that yet, but I
And
feel
now
like with enough
SMG did
practice,
another 100, so thank you
I'll
for
be
that.
able to figure it out.
Okay.
And then when I do, it's going to be awesome.
So,
So I'm willing to put in the work, unlike some
Hold on.
people we know.
excuse me. Belch came out of nowhere. I wanted them to mute it.
Gross.
So, with everything that we just said, okay, I want you to
Oh my
think
God,
about this
the
very
references.
logically and from a
Raiden.
standpoint in regards
Yeah.
to everything that's been going on
McGee's Howard,
recently
bro. Art of
in
Fighting.
video games in general.
So
okay?
good, bro. So
Excuse
good.
me. It was
Somebody
just
made
about a
a
month ago,
note on the
a little
internet
over a month
saying
ago now,
Deadpool
that Sony
in this
publicly
game should be how
announced
Deadpool is
their
handled
desire
everywhere.
and or intention
Depending on what
to
medium they're in,
completely
they
phase
need
out
to pay
physical games
homage
media
to,
starting in 2028.
you know, like if it's
They outright
movie
said we will no
Deadpool,
longer
he should
create
like
physical copies
really
of games
lean
at
into
all,
movie
starting
references. If
in
it's video
2028.
game, fighting game,
The future
you
is
know,
digital.
it should be
Grand
fighting
Theft
game
Auto 6 announced
references.
we will not make
Like if it
any
was an
physical
RPG,
copies
for an example, like a Marvel
whatsoever of GTA 6, it will
RPG
be
and
a digital
Deadpool was in
only
it,
game.
he would
And what
like
happened when those
he would
announcements came out?
embody all of
Everyone
the
was up in
RPG
arms.
tropes, in
Everyone
my
collectively
opinion.
on the internet
Instead
got
of
their
going,
pitchforks and torches
here's
out
a
and
funny
said,
thing that I'm
"No,
saying." It's like,
we
no,
want
within the
physical.
world of
the future is
the
physical.
RPG
You
game
don't
that
own
you're
anything
playing
if you
is
can't
what
own it physically.
Deadpool
You know what I'm
specializes
saying?
in terms
Everyone
of
went nuts.
references.
Everyone was anti-Sony. Everyone said, we're boycotting Sony because of this. This is absolutely atrocious. We're not going to play anything on PlayStation. We're not going to buy PlayStation games. We're not going to, right? Across the board, there was a huge agreement that this was bad.
Whoa,
Everyone
crossover.
dislikes this change and this idea that Sony has. Everyone is anti-Sony.
Oh, they
So here
skipped
we
the
are. It is now early August, a month later. Marvel
Bro,
TOKON
I'm like
comes out.
bronze
The entire
nothing out
FGC
here.
buys the game on PC. By the way, the game is published by Sony. These same people who had their pitchforks and torches and were all upset, they all ran out and bought Marvel TOKON and droves.
I'm so
because
used
it's
to Mortal
Marvel,
Kombat
baby.
neutral jumps.
It's the new
That was
Marvel
my
game.
jam back in the
But
day.
they
I
ran
always
out
used to
and bought
catch
it on
people with
PC.
it. And I
Guess
have
what?
decades
The
worth
game
of like
sucks on PC. It plays like shit. It won't run well online. There's rollback. There's stutter. There's problem. So what
There's,
did they do? They
middle-aged
said, oh,
old
let's
men
buy it
bitching
again
about
on
it.
PlayStation 5. And let's set
You know
it
his ass
now
is gonna buy
crossplay
it.
off,
All
so
of
anyone
this
who
that
has it
he's
on
like
PC
leading up
can't
to,
even
he's gonna
find
say,
anyone to
"Well,
play
guys, I bought the
because we want our
PS5
Marvel,
version."
and we don't care about any repercussions or our behavior. We just want
Yeah,
Marvel.
like I'm thinking like
Okay?
a Marvel RPG.
So I want you to think
and then
about
like you
this
can recruit
logically.
Deadpool, maybe fight him.
We just said to
Kinda
Sony,
Gilgamesh
we
style.
don't want a digital future.
You know, Gilgamesh kind of
And
does
then a
fourth
month
wall
later,
breaking
You bought Marvel TOKON
in the games.
twice
Depends on
because
what the
it
game
didn't
is,
work.
but you know, it'd be funny to have like Deadpool be like, "Oh, what a great opening
How
town."
fucking stupid are you?
It would be a shame if something were to
Really?
happen to it.
The game doesn't work on PC. No one can figure out why.
Yeah,
so
it's
you
street
went
smart,
and you bought it
book smart
again?
idiots, dude. And have
this
them
is
act
the
like a
company
cactuar or something, you know?
strongly criticized, citing they're ruining gaming's future because they want to go all digital. You said you were going to boycott them. And now you bought their exclusively published game twice because you need to play Marvel because you're a hype beast in the FGC.
A hype beast? What? Oh. I'm gonna repeat myself.
These people are not very intelligent, folks. They're not. It's just the honest truth about the modern FGC. It's this simple.
You know, I've never sampled
They
the thrills
hype,
of Midnight
they
Suns
need to
or
jump
Ultimate
on hype
Alliance.
bandwagons.
And
They
I'm a huge
realize that
Marvel
the
slut,
FGC
bro.
is a weaker community than many other communities out there because there aren't a lot of games. There's not a lot of competition. It's harder to get into competitive FGC and make it stick. The tournaments are
Okay,
getting
hold on.
stale
Now
and
I'm gonna
boring.
just
Street
worry
Fighter
about my
6 has
movements.
lost a ton of its
I need to,
momentum
like, really
outside
lock
of
in and
Japan.
figure out
In Japan,
how I
Street
can
Fighter 6 is the shit. Outside
figure
of
this out.
Japan, people's sentiment
Okay,
is the game
okay.
is too samey, it hasn't updated, it hasn't changed, it hasn't improved, it's boring. So they were strongly relying on Marvel TOKON to be a hype monster, especially with
Jealousy
the
is
fact that we
so
just had
ugly on
Spider-Man
them.
Brand New Day break box office
very,
records.
very
It's the
ugly
highest
person.
grossing domestic film ever. And now we've got the new Avengers Doomsday coming out later this year.
Which
They
I
are
will be
banking
seated for.
on the fact that
I
this game is
love the
coming
new
out at
Spider-Man
the
movie,
right
bro.
time to create hype for the FGC and try to get them
There we
prominent.
go.
So
This is only
God forbid
because
the
I'm
game
about to
actually
die.
sucks at
That's how they
launch
allow
and
me
you
to do
admit it,
something like
and you
this.
say, wait a minute, we just got ripped off. Whether it's Arxis,
Is
whether
it a
it's
Steam
Sony,
game?
whether it's Warner Bros.
I have a Steam account. I've never downloaded anything on Steam. My
that runs like
pre-built
crap online, which is
Walmart
the main
PC, I
reason
don't know,
people
can
buy
handle it.
fighting games. Instead of saying, hey, let's have some balls
Hey.
for once, and let's not play it, let's boycott it, let's actually be sensible about this and say this doesn't make sense for us to actually play or spend money on because it's not a good product. They said, let's buy it a second time on a different platform instead. And they're pushing for it too. Like, there's creators who are saying, oh, this is better on PS5. Go buy it on PS5.
Darkwind, are you talking about
Why
the
would you
game or
do
the
that?
movie?
Why would you tell your customer or your viewer base? Who
Oh, I saw a
relies on you
TikTok
for
today.
input and
Somebody
advice
like made
to
the.
buy the
I'm
game
not going to
twice?
get into spoilers,
When
but
they
there's like
can't
an
refund
element
their first
inside
purchase.
of the Spider-Man movie
People are trying to
that
get
kind of
refunds on Steam
has
and being
implications
denied.
for
The
a
Steam
lot
is
of
saying,
other
no, you
stuff
played it longer than 2
X-Men
hours.
related.
So the game doesn't work on Steam. All right. Yet you're telling them to buy it a second time without getting their money back. Does that sound like responsibility? Does that sound like something that a
Phil
good
is
influencer
the
or creator should
harbinger
do?
of
Or do you
what
think you should
is-
actually care about your audience and be like,
Oh my God, fuck
don't
off,
buy it
dude.
again. They ripped you off the first time.
Yeah.
Put your foot down and say, no, Sony,
Put your
I
foot
don't
down,
want an
dude.
all-digital future. I don't want
there
you
you go,
milking
yes.
us and ruining
I liked
stuff
it,
for
bro.
us and taking our money and robbing
It's no
us
spoiler that that movie
with
is like
subpar
2.5
product.
hours long.
We don't
It
deserve
didn't
it.
feel like it.
If anything,
Like, it was a
FGC should
brisk
say,
marathon,
we should boycott
actually.
Marvel TOKON because this game ripped us off on PC and Sony is not a good company. Instead,
Sony's not a good
they're
company.
literally
Meanwhile,
telling
let me go ahead and
everyone,
play
buy
my
the game a second time on PlayStation 5 if you wanna
PlayStation
play it,
5
and
real
everyone
quick.
should do this because Marvel TOKON is hype. Because Marvel TOKON's the future.
Player 2.
So the reason that they're doing this is very simple. They're desperate. The FGC
Nah,
knows that they need
they're
hype games to
desperate,
keep their
dude.
community pertinent. If they don't have a new hype
'Cause
game
it's
every
so
year,
hard.
then people stop talking about the FGC. And it lowers in its importance, and it lowers in people caring about watching EVO and other tournaments, and people just don't give a shit. There's entire people who their livelihood is dependent on fighting games being prominent and talked about and streamed and
That's
played.
you.
So if Marvel TOKON doesn't succeed and ends up being a flop, they're out of money. That bag
They
that
don't-
they thought they were going to make is now
Phil's
gone.
level 1
Oh,
like
gone. So what they're going to do is very simple. They're
take
going
on this
to
is so
lie.
rudiment, so
They're going
simple-minded.
to
He has
fight,
no
and they're going to chill, which is exactly what they're doing right
like
now.
he's just talking shit, dude.
I'm glad that they were honest and saying that the game sucks on PC. That's a good thing that they did.
Yes, Darkwind
But
agreed.
anyone
I
who
think
bought
it's the
this game
best
on
Spider-Man
PC
movie
then
in the Tom
recommends you
Holland
go buy it
cinematic
on a
universe.
separate platform, even though you can't get your money back.
It was
for
funny,
the
dude
first
was like,
version.
Spider-Man 2 had
That's
organic webs.
irresponsible. That's not caring whatsoever about your viewing audience and not doing the right thing. The right thing to do would be like, nah, you got ripped off. Don't spend money
The
on
right
that.
thing.
Play something
Brother,
else.
they got your money. Who gives a shit?
But the FGC can't afford to do that. This has been like this forever. This is Street
Forever.
Fighter 5. When that game came out, that was a horrendous piece of shit at launch.
By
But
the
they all
way,
kept playing it and kept spending money on it.
Frost
'Cause
Darko,
they
the
were
movie buff
desperate.
out
They
here
needed a
commenting on
game
all the
to talk
videos
about
out
and
here,
play,
so
'cause if
thank
they
you.
didn't, they have nothing to put out. No
Getting
content.
the algorithm warmed up, nice and warmed up.
So,
Like, I need to
that's
worry
true,
about
that
how
that's my
to
take. You
move
can disagree,
around.
that's fine
and
if
see
you do.
this.
All right, but here's my take on it. Just like everyone else who bought this on PC, we all got ripped off. All right? I played the beta, and after the beta, Arxis came out publicly and said, this is why we have betas. To learn, to adjust, and to improve. So rest assured, we took all your feedback during the beta with the PC problems, and this will be fixed for launch. 2 weeks later, nothing was fixed for launch. It still runs like shit.
You don't
Now,
know
it
that.
very well could be they'll fix it. Okay? But you heard...
Oh, hell yeah. I
what
cannot
just
wait
read
for the
you
H-bomb edit
about
on
what
this.
people have discovered about this game. It's either for ultra casuals who just want to button mash, or it's for big time sweats and tryhards who invest an incredible amount of time into the game. Well, I'm somewhere
How about
in the
just
middle.
a little bit
Even-
of time?
even to be
You don't know
honest with
that.
Even with Street Fighter 6, I don't think anyone could even consider me to be a tryhard or a sweat. I was more of a hardcore casual. Does that
No!
make sense? Like I would play a lot of it, but then I would still
Phil.
play other games.
The
It wasn't
way
that
you
fighting games were my
bitch
main
and
focus,
moan
I
and
only
cry
played it.
every
I
time
went
you
to
get your
tournaments
ass
and I yelled. I
kicked
did none of
leads
it.
me to believe that
I
it's a
only
lot
played
more
the game
serious
solely
than that,
online.
bro.
I only learned to a certain level. I got certain characters to master, and then I was like, all right, you know, that's enough. And I moved
That's
on
enough,
to other
pig.
stuff.
That'll do,
To be
pig.
considered a tryhard or a sweat, like this is your thing. This is your major focus as a creator or a player, and that's all you do. And I'm never gonna do that with fighting games. I just want to make this abundantly clear.
Abundantly.
Moving forward, I'm not saying that I won't cover fighting games. I'm not saying that I won't enjoy fighting games, and I'm not saying that I'm never going to play a lot of a fighting game. But I can tell you right now,
Oof.
I have found my way of success being a variety creator, doing fighting games here, a shooter
appreciate
here,
that.
an RPG here.
I haven't heard- I haven't
Pokemon
seen or
one
heard of
day,
him for a minute.
Assassin's Creed the next, Dark Souls the next. That's how I'm successful, because I jump around and I do variety and I don't get stagnant. If I only played fighting games,
this
things would
stream's
get
getting
stagnant
pretty
as shit
fucking stagnant,
and
to
would
be
actually
honest.
dry up and be boring around here, and I would lose a ton of my audience, and I know that.
All two
That's
people
why
that
I'm a variety
wail 'em out.
creator. And that's why I continuously take your feedback and take your suggestions. I try to integrate and improve.
now
and
that's
do
an
new things
interesting
in my
Theo
content
theory
that I didn't used
sludge.
to do.
Maybe Phil got some really bad news, and now he's taking it out.
Great. This entire thing
He
was
dropped
your
it.
idea. Integrating.
It was your
collectible
idea,
cards and
dudes.
everything
Wow.
into my content was your idea. That was your feedback that allowed me to do
Are you
that
sure
and do
about
something
that?
different and do something interesting.
This is that
Okay, so I'm
addicts
happy for
mentality
that
where
I'm
it's like
doing
you
new
made
things.
me drink or you
What if I
made me
just sat
do
around playing
this.
fighting games
That's what
all day?
addicts do. They try to find every
Maybe for a very
justification
small percentage
for the
of
things that
you,
they do, for their addictions.
that would be fine. But for most of you, you'd be like, that's boring. You're doing way too much of it. And I know that because even when I was just playing as much of Street Fighter 6 as I was, a lot of people were complaining that they were bored. Okay?
If you're bored, you're boring. Got his ass.
I don't know why the cards are falling. They've
Maybe
literally
Cat
said
asked for
over
the
2 months now
divorce.
having an issue, and now they keep falling over.
know what you're talking about.
Ricky Mork, welcome home.
Unforgivable. You cannot strike me.
Uh-oh.
You can't run.
Oh my god, I saw Toy Story 5 also, and it's funny because Woody has like a bald spot, and it's like a running joke throughout the movie, and it just reminded me of Phil right there, for whatever reason.
We're going to talk a little bit about that as well, card fluctuating
Get
prices,
thrown.
because a lot of these card values have changed, and I actually rearranged the wall.
Oh my
this
god,
morning
he just
based
got
on the
done
card
saying that he
prices
doesn't have
fluctuating.
time to figure
It's
out a
pretty
video
crazy that
game,
they have
but
to
he
do
fucking
somewhat
has
up,
enough
somewhat down. We'll
time
talk about that. But
to redo his
in
card
regards to
situation
this,
back
right?
there. Get the fuck out of here,
I'm
dude.
trying to do variety, and it works. If I just sit here and just play fighting games, I
And just
know
bitch
for a
about
fact it
fighting
won't
games?
work. I'm not known as a fighting game guy. I don't think I ever will be.
Yeah,
the
let's
fighting
see
game
that.
community hates me because at a time when they were
Now
struggling
we're seeing
and
something.
they were really trying to make it, I was
Oh,
popular.
for real.
I was huge for being
Darkwind, for
myself
real.
and not just
He
being
gives
a
off
tryhard,
like
sweat
abusive
grinder, trying to win tournaments
boyfriend
and shit.
vibes.
I was doing much
You
better
make
than
me
they
hit
were
you.
back in the day. So they hate my guts and haven't changed, even though I really don't give a shit about them.
So then why
They
are you
still,
talking about him, dude?
You know, dunk on me and say dumb shit about me all the time for no reason. So I don't
For no
care about
reason.
them.
Maybe
I have
because
no
you're acting
desire
like a
to be part of
shithead,
the
bro.
FTC. Never want to be. Okay. So in regards to Marvel TOKON, all right, it's this simple. I bought the game.
So like I like the idea of Marvel,
I made the choice.
Miss Marvel,
I even
and
said,
Scooter Man
hey, even if this game
because
still
I'm
sucks
able to
online
like
like they did in
do the
beta,
double
at
jumps
least it looks
and
like there's gonna be
move
some good
around a
offline
lot.
content. I was right. Okay, the game has 5 story episodes. So far we've played 2. There's still 3 remaining. There's the Avengers, the X-Men, and the Spider-Man team, right? I'm sure that those are going to have some great stories and some good content, right?
Good
There's other
content,
offline
dude.
content
Everything's
as
just
well.
fucking content
I
for this
don't
guy.
know what it is because I haven't played it yet. And I haven't explored it. It may be worth doing. It may not be. I'm not sure. But at the very least, I think that the story modes are actually done exceptionally well. And I want to play them. Okay?
Are you
I
fucking
will.
kidding
In fact,
me?
I already have another Marvel TOKON stream scheduled for Tuesday on the day stream. And I want to at least play through 1, if not 2 of the stories during that stream. But the thing is, I need you guys to actually show up for it. And here's
I
why
need
say
your
that.
buy-in, dude.
On Thursday, the release day of this game, I played the Doom campaign, and then we played a little bit of online for about 45 minutes, and then I played through the Samurai Outriders campaign. During the Samurai Outriders campaign, all I got was toxic shit from the chat. People
Yeah,
were
but
being
you told
insanely
people that you can
unfair,
be toxic in
very
the kick
negative,
chat.
very toxic constantly. And all they were doing was yelling at me to play online.
Yeah,
which I
so
explained, I'm not going to do that because I don't know how to play the game. In order to play online, you need to play with the characters, learn their offline stuff.
No,
then you go
I'm
online.
doing
You
it
don't
right
just
now,
go
dude. I'm
right
getting
into
spanked,
online
but
play,
that's the only way you're
having
gonna
no
fucking
concept of
learn,
how to play the
dude.
game. It would be a waste of your time. But the audience doesn't listen. They sit there and they spam toxic stuff the entire time.
Utterly
So while I'm
insane.
trying to have
Welcome
fun with the story with the
home. Good to
Samurai
have you here,
Outriders
buddy.
team, I'd say 80%
You know,
of
you are the
chat
company that you
was
keep, and
acting
I
like
am
little
so glad
brats and being
that
very, very negative and toxic
In and
towards
Honor
me
Place
and the stream,
is a
claiming that they
constant
hated
here
it
on
and they
this
just
corner
wanted
of
me
the
to go
internet.
online.
Big ups, my friend.
I'm not going to do that. Particularly now, we know the online play doesn't even work on PC. It lags to shit. You can't find matches. It teleports
I got
all over.
3
It rolls
rollback
back.
frames out
It's
here,
a waste of your time.
dude.
All right, the FGC has now abandoned this actual game online on PC. They're outright said we're not going to play it anymore. We're all going to go buy it on PlayStation 5, and we're going to turn crossplay off so PC players can't find matches. Okay?
Yeah, and then he's going to complain that there's no matches.
So
Come
being
on,
very,
dude.
very honest with all of you, I'm not
I
going
hope that you
to
guys are
warrant
enjoying
a
yourselves.
single
Thank you
person
guys so
yelling
much
at
for
me,
hanging out. It's a
saying
lazy
they're
Sunday,
demanding that I play
guys.
this game
It's a
online.
lazy
I can't. I
Sunday.
don't even have the right version to play
I don't
online.
have.
If I
I'm
had it on
streaming with
PS5,
Meld right now.
Then at least it would have been a fun
Streaming with
experience
Meld,
without a lot of
seeing how
lag
that
and
works out
rollback
for
and
us.
drop frames and issues. Everyone collectively agrees the PC version sucks. Even the
Guys
biggest
ass.
creators are dropping PC and buying it on PS5 and only playing it on PS5.
So I'm gonna need
Okay.
your buy-in because I
So,
already got the
What I
$70
plan
game.
to do with this game moving forward this
Looping
week
Filbert.
is playing through some of the episodes and stories. I hope that those of you who like my content
Oh,
and are
all of
positive
this,
people
all of this
will
was
come
so
by and
that
hang
he
out
could
and
say,
engage
"This
and
is why I'm
support
not playing the
content."
online mode."
Okay? It's going to be chill fun. We're going to be playing through interesting
Chill fun,
stories
guys.
together, seeing
Hearing
how the game,
people,
you know,
hearing
comes
him
together
cuss
when it
out
comes
his
to that and
kick
the different,
chat and saying that everybody would
you
be better
know,
off
storylines
if
and
they
outcomes and
died.
scenarios of the
Yeah,
team.
very
I
chill,
think
very
that's
meaningful.
Valid content. They put a lot of effort into the world design, the production value, and the story of this game. I want to experience that. I bought the
Look at
game.
that. Look
I
at
would
that.
like to experience it, right? So I hope you'll be here for that. But outside of that, I mean, based on all the feedback that we're getting,
That
right,
is another game that I would like
Okay.
to play all
it sure
over
sounds
again.
to me like this is a complete and
And I
utter
would
waste
love
of
to
time
have
trying
some
to
sort
play
of
it
like
online,
modern
and I'm just knocking the
version of
box.
it, where I
Now
can
you might
maybe
say, oh,
fast forward
well then,
the random
You're
battles.
gonna buy it again on PS5?
Ooh! I think I found a new neutral jump attack thing. Oh my god! Okay,
You tell me
I'm
how
cooking.
this sounds.
There's cooking.
No. Did that sound echoey? Because I haven't used the echo effect in a while, and I forgot which one was the echo effect.
Oh, shut up.
Does this sound echoey to you? I hope it does. Anyway,
Penne. To me, my X-Men.
Anyway,
My ex
no,
people.
I'm not rebuying the game. I've bought it once. I've given Sony and Arxis my money. All right, I have, and there's no reason for me to buy the game again. I'm not. Why would I reward a game that doesn't work? I want you to think about that. This
Yeah.
game doesn't work, so I'm gonna.
I want
buy it
you to
again.
think about that. His
Did it need more
his
echo?
chat
Okay,
doesn't
hold on.
really think or known
How
for
about
thinking.
now? Does this sound more echoey?
Oh my god.
I think I forgot there was 2 different echoes.
Phil,
And I
shut
forgot
up.
which echo that was. I think the second echo is stronger. And you start using these effects again.
Got his ass.
Okay. So, in regards to this, no,
No.
I am not going to reward mediocrity. I'm not going to.
Then why are the dents
reward
rewarding his
bad
mediocrity?
Game development.
Oh my
no
God,
one seems to
that's
know
fire
what the
in
issue
the
is with
hob.
this game on PC. If it's DRM,
Excellent
it's
stream
Sony's
earlier
fault.
today. I was
if
hanging
it's
out.
the game, the net code, and then it's Arxis' fault, like no one knows. But at this point, the
Oh, and you
FGC
know what,
gave up,
too?
like, they
I
all
will
bought it
be
on PC
buying
for 2
the
days, tried to
Season
get it to work.
3
They
and
can't, they
Season
all
4
dropped it and said,
characters
"We're
for
getting
Street
it again
Fighter
on
6 when
PS5,"
Tifa
and that's
drops,
what
bro.
they're doing. I'm not doing
When
that.
Tifa drops,
I'm
bro,
not
it is all
rewarding
Street Fighter 6
Arxis
all
and
the
Sony
time.
The second purchase because the game runs poorly. I want you to think how crazy, number one, that even is. Oh, the game's bad, buy it again.
Phil doesn't believe in the golden rule.
But on
He
top of
expects
that,
everybody
this is
to
the
bend to
same
his
company
whims.
that you
But
all
if it's
just
the other
said
way
you're
around,
boycotting.
it's unacceptable.
Because they're going all digital and they're ruining the future of games, and 1 month later you're already buying their first Sony produced game fucking twice because it doesn't even work on the first platform you bought it for. Why are you so stupid?
Okay, Phil. He's really getting on some
So-
huffing his own farts here.
I am not doing that, okay? What I will do is this simple. We'll play the stories. We'll see how it goes. I really do hope that you guys will show up for the story mode. Like I said, the next
And
time I'm playing
engage and
Tokon
support, dude.
will be actually on Tuesday. All right, we're gonna play through the story mode. I don't know. You guys will probably vote. You'll determine who the next team is that I play in the story mode or whatever. And
You know,
we'll go
I've
from
lost
there,
every fight that I've
and we'll
been
play
in
it
so
offline
far,
for a bit.
and you want to know the
And
one
if
constant?
they
I've
ever
never
do
bitched
fix
about
the
it.
online play,
I'm trying to
I
figure
would
it out. I'm
consider
trying to learn.
trying to learn the game and play it online, but I'm not going to waste time on it now when we outright know it doesn't
Add
work.
a
and the
handle.
FTC
Welcome
abandoned
home.
it. It's going to be even worse than that beta where I couldn't find
excellent
anyone.
weekend.
We're
I was
gonna
very
find no one.
medicinally
Or
buttered,
we find someone, it's going to be the worst
earlier
possible connection.
on Saturday.
It will not be worth playing.
So I
it
did a lot of
sucks.
yard work.
It really does.
I'm building some
because
things.
This is a game that should have been a
And,
massive hit, and they botched
today
it.
is just
Horrible.
a very
This is
lazy
probably
Sunday.
One of the worst case scenarios. And
Yeah,
again, if it weren't
Jax.
for the FGC being so
Better
desperate
figure it
for
out,
attention
Jax.
and trying to stay pertinent,
All right, look at
they
this. Hold
probably
on.
would have just dropped it. But they need this game, so they have to
need
go
it,
buy it
dude.
again and basically pad the wallets and pockets of a company that ripped them off. That's messed up in my opinion.
This is
very
rich
stupid.
coming
I'm
from-
not willing to do that.
coming
It's not
from
a matter
Phil,
of- I
bro.
can't afford the game. Of course I can. I'm not wasting money. I'm not buying it a second time. They don't deserve it. Okay?
All right, that's it. We're getting
So,
hulked out.
sorry to those who this disappoints because you wanted to see me play online and rage and suck and get beaten in the game.
And get sucked.
I don't care. You're
Pause.
not pertinent to me. I want to repeat what I just said.
Oh
You're
my
not
God,
pertinent.
this is the thing that
You're not
pisses me
important.
off the most
I
about
don't
him.
care
I'm
about
going to
you.
repeat
You
myself.
have people that don't support my content anyway, so I don't give a fuck about your opinion. I don't care that you were so angry that on launch day I barely played the game online. I don't care that now you're angry that I'm not going to play it online again. I didn't create the situation, but you'll blame me anyway. So why do I give a shit about your invalid opinion? You're insignificant. You're worthless. No one cares. If you're going to sit here and complain constantly that I'm playing the game offline, move on. If I see you complain, you're banned. If you come
Get
back,
banned.
you're banned again. And on top of that, I'm going to publicly ridicule you in my content and streams to show what a loser you are.
Yep,
You
and
sat
thanks for the
here on
content,
Thursday
dummy.
and you ruined my night stream being toxic dirtbags. I'm going to publicly humiliate you every time you open your mouth on my stream. Okay? There you have it.
So the estimate, the people that I'm getting the estimate from, they are open Monday through Friday
Okay.
and Saturday.
I don't
And
want rage
literally,
That is how it works.
Proceeds
Saturday
to
morning,
rage
I woke
inside.
up.
I know it sucks. Like,
Dr.
I'm
Jomha, welcome.
very disappointed. I went into this
I was going to call them on
with the
Saturday
intention.
to get the,
All right. Really, I went into
estimate?
this with the intention
but I spent
that
like
we
literally
would actually
Saturday
have a great time with a brand new fighting
throughout
game.
the day.
I thought that Marvel would be
For
the
yard work.
opportunity for that because hey,
More
it's the
yard
IP that
work.
everyone
It never
likes
ends.
right now. Brand new day,
And,
just in great theaters.
I was going to
We
do
got
it today,
Doomsday
only to
coming
find
out
out
later
that,
this year. Everyone's getting hyped
they're
for
not
Marvel
open on
again. Marvel's
Sunday.
been kind of slow and dead
So
for years
Monday
with their
morning,
movies
the first thing
flopping
I'm
and
gonna
TV
do,
shows
even
doing
before I
poorly.
do
This looked like
DDR,
the comeback.
is
They fucked it up. Whether it's Arxis, Sony,
is
or a
called the
combination of
call the
two,
place and get the estimate.
They literally fucked it up, and it's not
They fucked it
anyone's
up,
blame
dude.
but theirs. I have more important things to do
What ant?
than waste time on a broken game.
To disobey doom.
I'm
And
not
as
wasting
I've
money
now
as a
been
top tier
explained
DSP
too
phrase. We need
about
to
it,
isolate that.
Unless I just want to play as a button mashing idiot,
Button.
to actually learn the game takes an incredible amount of time investment. I'm not willing to do that for a broken game.
You're
just
broken
not.
in the fucking head.
I'm not giving them more money. I'm not giving them my time. They don't deserve it. To be frank with you, this isn't the first time I got burned by Arxis. Dragon Ball Fighters also suck. I don't know if you guys remember, Dragon Ball Fighters was
sacrilege, bro.
atrociously bad online when it released. It took them 3 to 4 months of updates and patches to actually make the game more viable to
You
play
make a
online.
better
I
fighting
had already
game
dropped
than
it by
Phil.
then. I played it for like a month and a half. I said, I've had enough. It's too laggy. It's too shitty. I'm not wasting time. And I moved on and did other content and never went
Nope,
back to
he
it ever.
didn't get the
And
money
all
that he
years
thought he
people
was
played
gonna
it,
get.
I never played it again. I just, my time's too valuable.
Imagine
as I get
spending
older.
$70
My time's
for
too
a video
valuable to waste
game
on garbage
to only play it
products
like
that
2 or
they're
3
not
times and then
finishing
just
before
quit
they
it.
release. In this case, they didn't finish the game before they
Insane.
released it. They claimed they learned from the beta. They literally learned nothing. Released it, busted, didn't care, pocketed everyone's money. So I don't care about the game. What I do like is the story because you could tell they put effort into the
Effort.
story. That's what I'm going to focus on. Okay?
Whatever happened
I'm not
to
gonna
hate
waste
the
time on a
player,
busted
not the game?
Okay? So we will play more of it. And for those of you who are chill and
Well,
like the
Booker T
content
is now
and are here for
announcing
fun, we will have fun
NXT.
with Marvel TOKON. You will. Just come back later this week on Tuesday. If that stream on Tuesday does well, then we'll do more until we finish all the story-based content.
If it does well,
Okay?
you know what he means
So
by
it's
that.
that simple. I'm not going to waste time
Can somebody smarten me up?
something that
Who is
doesn't deserve it.
Penene
Okay.
Parker? Is this like a multiverse thing?
Because this is the other side of the coin here.
All I see is a Tron Bond
It
from
was just announced last week.
Marvel vs. Capcom
Super
2
Mario
deal.
Sunshine is coming out on Switch 2 this week.
Ooh.
Out of nowhere. Like, it had never been announced. I think it comes out on the 13th. Let's see. August 13th, Super Mario Sunshine is releasing on the Switch 2. Okay? And ever since that game came out, I hated it. I don't say when it came out. When I played it, like 7-8 years ago. Remember, I played it on the Wii. It was, well, actually, it was longer
Spider-Verse
than that, wasn't it?
movies?
When did I play
Real
Super Mario
shit.
Sunshine?
Oh, that's right.
Underestimate Spider.
Dead X03, welcome home. Get in the robot, Penne.
January 2018.
So he will buy another copy of
So
Sunshine, which he
almost
hates.
9 years ago.
Right?
Is when I
After he
played
just
Super
got
Mario
done saying that he
Sunshine.
wasn't going
I played it
to
on the Wii.
buy
it was the
this
original
game
GameCube
twice.
disc, but
Looks like
because I played
Spider-Man
it with an
in a mech
adapter,
suit.
basically it ran horribly. I don't know if you guys remember. It had like fuzzy graphics and there was input delay, and on top of that, I really kind of just
Red Hulk,
to be
let's
honest,
go.
Didn't really have a good time with it. I actually feel it was like the weakest Mario game. But ever since I played it, people were like, "Will you play it again?" Like, play it again? Why would you want me to play it
It's
again?
Han Solo.
Because you didn't like it as much.
Hulk
but now maybe
Solo.
it's been 8-9 years. Maybe you'll think different.
What
Rope?
did I miss?
At this point,
I
though,
blame
the thing is,
Phil
since I'll be playing
spamming
it,
me
if I
with his
play
kick
it, if I'm playing it on
notifications.
Switch 2, there shouldn't
That's
be input
exactly
delay,
what
the graphics
happened.
should be
You
better,
didn't miss
right?
much.
So
Rope,
maybe it'll be a
welcome
better
home.
experience the second time around. I don't know. But that's an option. Like, that's an option.
Yeah,
to
okay,
do
now I realize
later
why I
this
don't
week, since
why I
now it
don't
looks
use
like
meld
Marvel
all the
TOKON,
time,
once we play through
because
the story, we're done
the
with it.
Looks like
Maybe
hockey
we'll
moral
play Mario
support
Sunshine.
over on Kick
Okay? So that's what I would
is
say is let's continue to play the games we're playing.
I'm not
Let's
able
play
to
Marvel
see what you,
TOKON's
I see that
episode
Dr.
story
Jomha
mode, see
cast
how
it in,
does. If
but
it does
I
well,
have
great,
no
let's play them
idea what
all.
it says.
And if not, if it doesn't work, then maybe we could throw Mario Sunshine into the mix. As some
Yeah, let's
variety
throw
for
Mario
some.
Sunshine
Let's
into the
see.
mix, dude.
Okay, because the truth is, there's
It's the
nothing
only
really
Sunshine
new
he's
coming
ever
out
gonna
till
see.
the end of the month, and we have the new Metal
Hey,
Gear Collection.
got him.
I know people want to see me play Metal Gear Solid 4 again. That I would definitely consider doing. Okay.
Oh, Hakan, I remember him.
Okay. So.
I
That's
played the
that.
shit
And
out of Street
I'm
Fighter
sorry
4.
for those who had big hopes for Marvel TOKON. I did too. I
Oh
wanted to
my
play it,
God.
and I hoped it
Holy
would be good.
shit.
I had no clue that they would botch it this bad, and I'm
They
not going to
fucked
do what
it
the
up.
FGC does and double spend and line the pockets of people who don't deserve the money because we're desperate. I'm not desperate. I don't need the content of Marvel TOKON. There's a million other things I could be doing. I'm
We'll
not like
see.
the FGC
We'll see
where I
about
rely
that.
on the new fighting game to have content to make, so I'm not going to waste time on it. Okay? Okay. To be honest, Comedy Master says, will you play any other games in that Metal Gear collection? I don't even know what other games are in that Metal Gear collection.
Of course he doesn't.
I only knew that Metal Gear Solid
Fake
4
gamer.
was in it, and that was the big one. So that's the one I know
No
everyone
offense
wants
to any Marvel fans out there. There's a reason I only
Okay.
read manga.
Let's do some
But
quick
this game
shout-outs.
might be peak Cape
All
stuff.
right?
I have no problem telling you guys.
Card stuff,
Put the
and then we can just
superhero
hang out for
slop
the rest of
into
the
my
show.
veins.
Okay.
I love it.
So,
This is my shit.
Martin Shortbus did a $6.97 Canadian super
Phil
chat.
talking about people who don't deserve money is rich.
Now that you mention
Which
it.
is funny because I was going to say, oh, isn't that less than what he was doing last week? No, the Canadian dollar is more valuable now compared to the American dollar, so it's still a $5 super chat.
Take that,
So thank
Canadians.
you to Martin Shortbus for our first super chat of the week.
Exactly, it's not his money, so why does he give a fuck?
And he says, Phil's cooking, listen to the king. Thank you. I mean, the truth is no one will tell you what I just told you. The entire FGC,
No,
sadly,
they'll clown you.
They really
You'll
are
be
desperate.
on
They really need
live
the money.
stream fails.
And so they always kiss butt, or they always, like I said, at the very least, I'm happy that there were creators that were very honest and were like, the PC version sucked. But to go over and play it on PlayStation
Oh my
and be
God.
like, oh, everyone should go buy it on PlayStation, that's so ridiculously disingenuous because you're literally telling
Phil,
your audience
Phil,
it's okay to get ripped off.
disingenuous?
Or you bought it on PC
Really?
like me,
Are you calling
buy it
someone else
again on
out for being
PlayStation. It's good.
disingenuous?
I'd be like, no, this is actually embarrassing for them don't buy it on PlayStation because they should have gotten it right on PC. This is a ridiculous atrocity that the customers have been ripped off. But instead, they're like, oh, go play it on PC. Or excuse me, go play it on PS5. No, don't do that.
Don't stop watching Keemstar.
Anyway, thank you, Martin, for the first super chat. It looks like SMG did another 100 kicks. Thank you to SMG for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he sure does.
And then we have Big Jim 04 with a $10 super chat. He says, don't listen to Trolls, sire. We love your streams. Thank you to Big Jim.
You know, if Phil actually was a sexual style person, he would love all
I
this
appreciate that.
dick
That is now the
riding.
biggest contribution of the day. And Hellman did 500 kicks on Kick. Says, if you want to play Tokon on PS5, we'll gift it to you. If you don't, we'll support you anyway. It's your show. You make the rule, disregard detractors.
Dent Hellman.
I know what the detractors want. I'm not making content for detractors.
I think I won.
Right?
I won.
They were so upset with me.
Hellman's
that I
gonna
did not
snitch on this channel.
play the game
Somebody's
online any further
illegally restreaming you,
on
dude.
Thursday.
Fucking Hellman.
They were
Pieces.
so upset because they didn't have anything to content farm. They really wanted to, oh, look, here's Phil losing endlessly in this new fighting game.
Phil.
So,
Jade.
yeah, I mean, thank you,
Jade
Hellman,
has
I
entered
appreciate
the
that.
chat.
Now, here's the truth. Again, it's not the money. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's the money.
It's irregardless of who buys it. If I
Irregardless
buy it
isn't a
on PS5,
word.
I'm rewarding someone who made a bad game. If you buy it for me on PS5, then you're rewarding someone who made a bad game. The issue is rewarding someone
He just
who made
doesn't
a
want to
bad
play
game.
it, dude.
Does that make the sense?
He
Does that
doesn't
make
want to get
sense?
spanked
you don't
anymore.
Want to reward errors.
Phil isn't
because
making
as we've
content,
seen in
full
the
stop.
industry,
It's
if
panhandling
you
with
continuously
gameplay.
reward
There it is.
mediocrity, if you reward failure,
He
the
wants to
failure
stop the
continues,
gameplay.
right?
He just wants to do
Everyone
anything
complained
else but that.
For 13 years, that Rockstar wouldn't make GTA 6. Everyone wanted it. Where is it? Yet they kept spending money on GTA Online. That's why you didn't have
You don't know
GTA
that,
6.
Phil. Maybe they were
literally
making
was a
this game
direct
for,
result of
like,
your
that
actions
long.
Is the reason why the thing
You
were
don't think that
complaining
they've
about
been
was
working on
continuous.
this game for like that
Everyone
long?
keeps complaining. Where's the new
LOL.
Elder Scrolls? Why won't they make a new Fallout? Yet Elder Scrolls Online and Fallout 76 continue to make big profits.
Exo's got it
Bethesda.
right.
So why are they going to pump out another game? So if you reward the error, if you reward mediocrity, you'll get nothing but more mediocrity or failure. In this case, I consider a
You can
fighting
apply
game
literally
with
all of this to
broken,
DSP Space Gaming.
unfunctional online play at launch. That's utter failure. That's not even mediocrity. Because that shouldn't be common, yet it has been. We've had so many fighting games that
I mean,
launch
they
and they're
canceled
not
the
ready.
GTA
And then
single
they
player
launch broken, and it
expansion
takes
because of
weeks
GTA
to
Online.
years for them to fix this shit.
Because it was
That's
just making them
pathetic.
money. It's just like what
This has
Phil does,
already happened
dude.
with ArcSys.
Why would he
Dragon
do
Ball
anything
FighterZ
other
was
than the
literally
cards?
same
Because the cards is
scenario
making him
where
money.
The game played terribly
Of course,
online,
Phil
yet
doesn't
everyone
understand.
just wanted a Dragon Ball fighting game, so they kept playing it, kept hyping it, kept playing it, kept hyping it. And it took them something like 3-4 months of updates before it was finally viable online.
Viable. Fuck off.
So, Jackathon, thanks for $5. There's absolutely
Yeah, thanks
no
for
chance I
nothing,
would read your
dude.
idiotic mouth-drooling message, but I do appreciate your money, so thank you for that. It was a big insulting message he sent me, but I'm not stupid. I didn't even read it. I just skipped it, and I'll just take the
Delicious
money.
bait, dude. Hey, another win.
Okay, so there you go, folks. That's the deal with Marvel TOKON. It's
So
a
there you
huge
go.
mess in the FGC. Sadly, a ton of people are kind of being pretty
But he
disingenuous
did
about
read
it.
it.
Telling people to buy it again when you should not do
He
that.
did
if the
not,
game's
but he
broken to
still
begin
gave
with,
him-
and especially if you can't
He
get
still
a
gave him a
refund.
response.
Like, even
All
I
he
played
should
it
have
for
said
4 hours.
was,
I can't
"Hey,
get a
thanks
refund
for
on
the
Steam either,
super
even if
chat."
I wanted to.
Or thanks for the
So,
support.
That's that.
And left it at
again,
that.
with me, I'm a guy who has tons to do. There's a lot going on. I'm already juggling a ton of games. There's
X
a
to gal.
possibility of
He
playing Super
reacted.
Mario Sunshine
That
and
was
even more
enough.
this month. Why
Exactly.
do I care about Marvel TOKON? I'm not crying
Mr.
about it.
Pika fan, welcome
I'm
home.
not. Like, I don't give a shit. If the FGC is desperate for content and they need this new game, so be it for them. Let them go down that horrible rabbit hole of basically rewarding bad behavior, and they're going to see that all they're ever going to get is bad behavior, especially those who are complaining, oh, the game's too easy, it's button mashing, if they almost bought
Button.
it twice. So now guess what more games you're going to get. Just take a wild guess how every fighting game will play in the future.
Well, then don't buy it. Don't buy it then. He played
Okay.
the demo. He played the beta.
What just happened? I didn't play
Uh-oh.
Princess Luna.
Ha! Got him.
Thank you so very much, Princess Luna, for a gifted membership on YouTube. That's our first membership of the week. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Ava
Okay,
Cowboy fan
so-
in there. Uh-oh.
No, that's finally out of the way.
Ava
All right,
Cowboy fan
let's move
has
on to the
come
next
crawling
topic. Let's
back to
talk about,
DSP Space Gaming like the
status of
dent
cards and
they
everything,
are. They
because
came through on the
I
chat
already
and
did
was
some
like,
updates here,
are you
and I wanna
mad
see
at
about
me
how
because
things are going
I'm
with
still
everything.
hanging
So
out with
last week,
Phil?
for
And
those
I'm
who
like,
don't
no,
know,
dude, it's
TCG
not
stuff
even that
went crazy.
serious, but I'm
It was
not
only a
going to
5-day
stop
week
calling
here
you
on
a
DSP
dent
Gaming.
because you come
I
by,
opened
because you're
4
acting like a
boxes.
Same
dent.
complaints he has made for almost 2 decades.
4
I'm a button
boxes.
masher.
Okay, we
Yeah, like,
finished Pokemon Pitch Black.
this is like
We
his
did the
copy and
entirety
paste
of the Pal World box. We
excuse.
did the entirety.
They're
of
just
the
mashing
Lorcana
buttons.
Reign of Jafar
Then you
box.
mash buttons,
and we
dude.
did the entirety of the One Piece Adventure on Kami's Island box. That was ridiculous. The amount of support and the crazy amount of cards.
And then
that I
another
opened
thing
in
of it
one
too,
week.
during the last
I
stream,
never
we were
expected
looking at
ever
all of the things
that I
Ava
would ever
Cowboy
be
was
doing that
saying
much, okay?
in
But obviously,
DSP Space Gaming, and all he
guys
was
are
doing
liking
was
the
like
content.
pity farming,
You
and
guys
like
are
I
enjoying,
wish
you know
people
what I'm
would
saying? You guys
listen to
are
me and
enjoying the
understand me.
content, or else you wouldn't
Well,
be
dude,
supporting
every
Button
time you
mashing
fucking
code.
talk, you're talking
Alright.
shit
So where did
about
we
something
end last
and
week?
pity
We
farming
ended
about
last
something that
week
happened to
doing
you.
this.
Like that's why nobody wants to interact with you, dude. Because it's always some woe
We
is
cracked
me
open a
shit,
box
just like
of
fucking
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Phil.
Chaos Origins, which did arrive on Thursday. We got into 4 packs, okay? So to be honest, I like the look of the cards, but I just don't understand them. I don't know the difference between a trap card, a character card, a spell card. I don't know how the game is played. I've never seen the show.
Phil, you are
so I
shit at
recognize
gaming.
absolutely nothing
4th
on
in
the card.
Evo doesn't
I
make
do
you a
think
legend.
that
A legendary
the quality of the
douchebag,
card
maybe.
is nice. And from what I'm being
Like if he
told,
just said, I
there
really
are
just
2
like playing this
rares,
game
like
and I
4
like
art
learning
cards in
about
each
it,
box, so
then
I'm
that's
guaranteed
completely
to get
different
some
than him
hits
saying
in
that
the
he was
box.
so good
I
at
just don't
it
know
and
how
he's
many or the
an
quality that there
established
will be.
figurehead in the
What's funny
space. Like,
is
no,
the
dude.
people who are criticizing Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't seem to have any like knowledge.
He's
of them.
he's
Like, people,
it
Yu-Gi-Oh cards
hasn't
have no
stopped
value
him from
because they get
LARPing as a
reprinted
card,
endlessly.
dude.
Yeah,
like
but
a
this is first edition
Poke-tuber.
box, and each card has a
Fuck
foil
outta
stamp
here,
on it
bro.
to prove it's first edition. So it doesn't matter if they get reprinted a million times. The value is in the first edition print. That's like saying because a comic book got a bunch of reprints, the first edition isn't worth
Maybe I
anything.
should do Carnage.
Completely false. The first edition is always worth something. It's the reprints that are worth nothing. So I don't even understand what people are saying when they say this nonsense.
It's nonsense, dude.
So anyway, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. It's a lazy Sunday. Lazy Sunday, not really.
We also have this.
Just chilling. I had some tincture with my coffee this morning. It's not exactly the butter, but it is very
This was a
nice.
set that we did very,
I have
very
machinations to do,
early
like
on.
I'm going to clean the
Okay,
bathroom.
and- oops.
Have you guys ever heard of the Sunday reset?
Very, very early on.
Carnage does look
when we were
awesome. I'm thinking about
unpacking
maybe
cards
picking
back
them
in
up
May, early
as a
June.
main.
Okay.
The
This is
Sunday
set that we were
reset is
doing.
like essentially
This
you
is
set
where
a
we got our
time, you set
mega
aside some
rare
time at the end of the
or
week
hyper rare golden
to
Pikachu
start
up there. That was worth almost
cleaning
$100.
and tidying up the
And
place, even if it's just
It's a
one
really
room,
good set.
you know.
I like it's the Alolan
And I
version,
like
so
that
this is the
idea.
Hawaiian
And
version
so
of
what I
Pokemon that
plan on
have
doing
special.
after
The cards
this
look great.
fucking terrible ass
It's a good set of cards.
podcast
So,
is I'm going
we have
to
Surging Sparks,
clean up
and
the
we have
bathroom,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
scrub it down real nice.
Chaos Origins
I even
card
I
that we'll
even
be
have this
opening
thing,
as
and
we
this is from
support
way back in the
milestones this
day. I
week.
have these
Now,
brushes,
let's figure out,
like
okay,
different different heads, and
let's
you can
figure
put them
out
in your
what it
drill,
is that you guys
and they
want.
spin around.
Okay, you ready?
And you can really get in the grout and the gravel and all that.
We're gonna do a poll.
It was either this or argue with other regards on Twitter. This might be a better use of my time. Hell yeah. So all of my fellow Sunday, got him there. Got his ass.
Well, I guess that does the trick.
Back up on standby.
Chaos
Phil.
Origins. I always forget the name of it.
Does
We're
anyone
gonna do a
know
poll right
where
now.
I
You
could
guys
find
will
some
vote,
robust
and
single
this will
player footage
determine
of Token?
Power Dunk, welcome home. I would definitely not recommend DSP Space Gaming for
This
that.
will determine which set
What's
I
the
open.
next weekend drunken
when we get
Twitter
support
meltdown
today.
gonna look like?
Okay, so let me know in this
Well, I
poll
mean,
which one you
the
prefer.
quartering has definitely
I'm
set
down
the
for
standard
either one.
for the
Like,
week.
with Yu-Gi-Oh, this is the
He
first
did
time
the old
experience.
tweet and
I'm learning about
tweet and
cards for the
delete.
first time. I find it interesting. Maybe we'll get a hit and see what they look like. With Surging
I've
Sparks, we
never
already are
seen
very
somebody
familiar with Pokemon
crash
cards.
out
Like the
so
Pokemon
frequently
card. We
and
know that
so,
there's good
like,
ones. There's a
severely
$300 Pikachu,
in a long time.
$100,
Holy
like
shit.
$80 Latias, $100 like $20 or $30
Holy
Melodic,
shit.
and more in this set that we don't have yet. Even though we did get the hyper rare Pikachu, that's not the most valuable card in the set. There's
Oh
many
my
more good cards
God.
in this set, okay?
DSPPackrips.com.
I'd be happy unpacking either All right.
I was
see what you
hoping I
guys
could
vote
get
for,
some
and we'll go
episodes
from there.
footage with a
All
side
right?
of card cope and clear instructions where to send support to.
Cool.
Yeah, if only Phil like really let it be known how you can
We're still
support
doing
him.
Prismatic Evolutions as our bonus packs for
Super
big contributions of
something,
$100 or
super
more,
something,
or we'll hit a milestone of 250
bit maybe,
cumulative
If it was as
kick
bad
and
as
perhaps.
last weekend,
I have 2 more here.
he will
and a
have
whole
another
other 6
Descent
pack.
of Casino
Good for now,
episode,
for the
Lord
week.
help us.
We should have enough
Power
premium
Dunk,
packs
thank you so much
to,
for following on the
open
Kick
and
platform.
continue on.
I appreciate that. I'm actually streaming
So how
on
does it
Meld.
work?
I'm trying a new thing. I
reminder,
rarely ever play video games
We do milestones.
on stream
When we hit
nowadays, but
$100 for
there's no
milestone,
way I can
that's a
just
pack that'll
watch
open on
Raw
stream
Phil.
for DSP pack.
Phil Raw.
150, another pack.
I am
200,
watching Raw
another
Phil,
pack,
but
and
you
every
know what I
50
mean.
after. If we get a big
Got his
contribution of 50
ass.
bucks or more in one go, that's a guaranteed bonus pack. If we get a contribution of $100, that's a guaranteed regular
So how
pack.
did you
No
come across the
problem,
channel if you don't mind me
Smiley face.
asking?
Always happy to
Well,
follow a
Um,
legend.
Okay, so
I always like to ask, but if
let's
you
get
are
some
not
support
comfortable with
today for
answering that
content.
question, that is perfectly
Let's get
okay
some
with me.
support rolling. Let's get some packs.
It's cool to be able to see
As you
like
know, I
the
open at least
crossover
2
between
packs
like
at
the
a
Kino
time for
Casino
DSP pack. So
crowd,
if we can get to
the
2
pro
milestones
wrestling
today, or
crowd,
we get a $50 contribution and we hit a milestone, I'll be doing
Dance
DSP
Dance
packs
Revolution
at the end of
crowd.
this stream, and we'll be seeing our first card. It looks like right now,
Shit, it
Yu-Gi-Oh!
ain't
is
a,
in
it
the
ain't a
lead
game,
again.
it's a
I guess
lifestyle,
you guys
brother.
are interested to see the Yu-Gi-Oh! cards. Again, I don't know much about them.
Damn, this Dr. Doom's
I'm
pretty
excited
beast.
to see more of them. I'd be down for that.
He still hasn't told us. Okay, okay.
Arthur Morgan's horse says, I honestly think a lot of the basic non-value cards look better
Follow
than the
you
hits.
on X.
To be honest with you,
Came across you
yeah,
when
some of the stuff that
PWR
we've
was
seen,
making
right?
Sims versions
or
of you.
You'll
Wow,
think it's
that
worth
takes
something
me back.
because it's
He's
like
been crashing out so bad it makes me think he's either
You look it up,
dented
it's worth
or
$1.
competing for his
Huh?
seat on the casino.
Why does this card look so good?
I actually got a lot of
I just
people
don't
that came
understand
through
they
because
make
of that
such
other
cards look
3-letter
so good.
product, but ever since we
And
wrote
then
his
they're
name in the
worth $1.
dent note,
That
it
actually
has been
drives me-
onward and upward.
Well, it doesn't drive me nuts, but it makes me confused. Why
He's
bother
It makes
making
me
this
sad
card
for
look
two
that
reasons.
good
Walko of the
if it's
year.
not going to have value? Like, some of the One Piece cards look sick.
Thought I'd
Like,
help out your career.
75 cents. Huh?
Thank you.
I'm not saying the good One Piece cards don't look good. Like that Brook that we got.
What the
was
hell is
sick.
this
Really, really
Carnage
good
doing,
card.
bro?
But then why does the other ones look so good too? I don't know. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say
Okay,
was,
you
by
know
the way,
what?
thank you to the Nixter97.
Whoa,
Who
better watch
gifted a
out.
membership. Thank you to Nixter for the membership. We're now at 39 bucks of support. Thank you guys for the early support. Can we get our first sub of the new week on Kick?
Holy shit.
Can we get a tip bigger than $1.50?
Wow, I
Can we get
guess
some
fuck
momentum
that
going
person that
towards
gave the
getting some packs
$1.50
open? That
then.
would be awesome. Thank you.
All right, so now I'm Dr. Doom
So
and Carnage.
what I wanted
Wow.
to say, just really quickly here, okay, is these
Holy
card values.
Shit, look at the
fluctuate
range on
with
this.
cards. And what I mean by that is they go
What do
up
I mean
and
by
down
that?
and up and down, and it's very, very confusing. It's hard to tell what's going to hold value and what's going to lose
Jeremy
value.
should just file
All right,
for
so I'm gonna give you
bankruptcy
some
and then
examples.
divorce. Then
Right.
move down to Myrta with Ralph.
This
Oh my god,
is
now
my most
that
valuable card.
that
For a
situation's a
very
little
long
crazy.
time. When I
Fucking
first got
Scarlet
this
is
Mega
out on
Greninja
bail,
EX,
bro.
It was from the Chaos Rising box back in May, late May. Okay, it was worth $380 back then. Okay,
Hey, there we go, bro. Thank you for the
Cope, support, card, repeat.
as of right
thank you for the
now,
hype. I appreciate that. All right, it works. I guess Meld updated something because originally you weren't even seeing that originally.
You wouldn't even give me a value. It's glitched.
It's glitched, dude.
Be grateful to do.
Remember he got $2,000
As of
earlier
right
this week?
now, this card has dropped to $210. So that's a tremendous amount of value lost.
What does
And I
he
say,
mean by
whoa,
that?
what happened? Why on
Yeah.
earth did it lose so much value? Okay.
Shout out to Danger.
Well, because this
The
was a
clanker.
brand new card when I pulled it. It was literally the hot new set. And so it was worth a ton of value immediately in the moment. But what happens is the market adjusts. And
I would
then
have thought by
those
now
big
that Jill would
inflated
try to
values
file a
level
restraining
out.
order against the
And
casino
then the
like a
card
bitch.
isn't worth nearly as much.
He
So
wants
it's
to
still
have
worth
all of
$210.
the
It's still
pity.
my most valuable
So I can
card,
throw pennies at
but
Lord
man,
Do It.
it nearly halved in value in only the couple of months that I had it. To give you some perspective here, now the latest set is called Pitch Black.
Damn.
The highest value card when it first released in late July was over $500. Now that card is worth less than $200.
And thank you, Dr.
That
Dromhoff, for
card
what
actually
the
did
orange is
even
for.
worse than this
Unfortunately,
one,
I can't
and
read it.
even more quickly.
It doesn't show.
Okay, so that's just how it happens. Okay, that's how all these cards go. All right.
Oh, and
now,
look at this.
To give you some perspective,
Oh, please do.
this is Groudon from Paradox Rift.
As you can see
okay?
now, we are
This
edging
card,
ever so closer
when I
to
pulled
that
it,
green room gold.
which was 2 months
And
ago.
if you
month ago?
notice
I
the
can't remember,
bar
a
up
month and a half
top,
ago. It was
this
worth
is the one
around
thing I do like about
$118.
Meld.
Now
They
this one
have
is worth
this like Devil May
$128,
Cry,
and it's actually going up in value. Why?
Bayonetta
It's an older
style
set. The older sets
support
traditionally
momentum
do go
meter.
up in
Just a
value.
fuck
And so
ton of
anytime that
Pressure
any
cards,
type
the
of
more
like
recent
support
cards
comes
traditionally
through,
will
whether
go
it be like a
down
follow
right
or
away,
I
but
guess
then
maybe
they
a tip or
regain
a
some
sub,
value over time.
there's a
Okay?
bar that fills up and then it slowly depletes, as you can see
Here's
on the
another
top of the
example
screen
of it.
right there. So actually, when
This
you do
Boa
pelt me with
Hancock.
pennies, it actually helps out.
One Piece card.
It helps out that bar.
I pulled not even 2 weeks ago, right? When I pulled it, it was worth like
Hold it,
$56. As of today, it's worth only $48. It actually
Just a
lost
fuck ton of
bunch
oranges?
of value.
Bet.
Why? Because this is the more recent One Piece set.
Still talking like
So
cards
again,
or
the
somehow
value
like
was
stock
inflated,
shares or
and now
precious
the values
metals.
are kind of settling
Dented
in.
and demented.
So now the value
Dented.
is dropping on this
Pathetic.
particular card. Okay? This is the Cloud Strife Legendary Hero card from the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering set.
Oh my god.
When
He's
I
showing
pulled it
off his
2 weeks
cards
ago,
again.
but not
Holy
even,
shit,
it was a
this
week and a half
shit
ago.
sucks,
It was worth
bro.
$21. As of today, it's worth over $23. So as you can see, like this. So the values aren't consistent at all.
Oh, I
They
got
go
his
up and
ass.
down. It all depends. There's all these different industry factors. If the cards are hot in play, of competitive play and stuff like that,
Whoa.
they'll go all over the place. All right. So if anything, the one thing is if you open a new box and you're really looking to make money, right? You essentially really need to go ahead and sell right away. Rip the box,
You know he's not gonna do
hope
that
for the
shit.
best, and sell. That's the way to make money immediately. But if you're
Get that
collecting,
Nike book
you're
bag.
always going to find new cards are going to have value, and then they're going to lose the value over time, but then they might gain it back again over time again. Okay?
But yeah, man, I would actually love to do more
So
gameplay
incidentally,
streams.
I
I just know
reorganized
that
the tree.
sometimes I know
Top
like
row
a
remains the same.
lot of people come through for the
Even that second
DSP
row, the Boa
stuff.
Hancock got downgraded. Actually,
know?
the Chandelure that we just pulled.
And
the
you know,
$2
I'm a
value,
man of the
so that
people.
moved
I want
up
to give
a
the people
spot.
what they want.
And actually, the Blackbeard went way down too. He was
And for
31,
20
now he's
years,
like $25
I
in
used
value,
to
so
just
he went
live stream
down.
to nobody.
He really thinks
But that
those
will happen.
worthless
You'll see
cards are an
fluctuations
investment,
over time,
doesn't he?
where things will go
He
up and
needs
down.
to be committed.
That's just how
Oh,
it
he
happens in
does.
the card
He does.
industry.
I thought the
So-
same thing when I
All
was,
right, so
I don't know,
Yu-Gi-Oh
11 or
cards
12 years old, and I was
have won the
collecting
poll.
cards.
You guys want more Yu-Gi-Oh today? Chaos Origins. I'm totally down for that. Again,
He's
that's
down.
a set I don't know much or anything about.
He's down for it.
I'm learning
He's
very
down the
slowly.
foot.
I hope that you guys will help me to understand the Yu-Gi-Oh cards as we do more with them. I'm open to learning and suggestion and all kinds of stuff about them. I wanna learn
More
how they work.
gameplay streams.
Okay? So
Someone
wanna.
seems
yeah,
to
so
be
we get to $100
inspired by
support.
legendary
That's
creator
a
of the
Yu-Gi-Oh
Let's
pack.
Play.
We get a $50 contribution.
Yeah,
That's a
it's
Yu-Gi-Oh
true.
pack.
If it wasn't
Let's
for
get
Phil
some support
and his
rolling in.
affluence,
We can
I
do
would have
DSP
never been
packers
motivated
today.
to do
Okay?
this.
XJW9 did 500 kicks. Thank you so much, XJW9. Let's get that on the leaderboard. I have a disgusting hair in my mouth. Ugh.
Ew.
Started tickling my
Why would
tongue.
you say
Ew.
that? What an odd thing to say.
Okay, give me 1 second here.
Got his
Because
ass.
sadly, the trolls are back. So I'm going to once again put up my pinned note, everybody.
Guess who's back?
I was hoping maybe fresh new week the trolls wouldn't
Back.
be here. Oh no, they still have no life. They're going to be here. So I just posted up the message again. Everyone in the chats, if you could read the pinned message, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay. Okay. So XJW says, with Yu-Gi-Oh, trap cards are defensive spells. Regular spells
It's a
are more
trap.
like modifiers or bonuses.
They have a penis.
The monsters are your team of fighters. Oh, okay. Are they all monsters, or are there other human-like characters too?
This is rough,
I'm
Phil.
just curious. I don't know anything about it. And then there were other
Yeah,
things
we know.
too. Well, I'm interested when we open new cards. I'm interested to see what's what, and so I can continue to learn because it is confusing. And then thank you to Spoderman.
Spoderman.
Super chat. He says, "Are you selling the cards or holding on to them?" I've only been collecting for just under 3 months. If you take a look,
Jesus Christ, he
we're actually
spent
about the
thousands of
2.5
dollars
mark right
on
now. We
a
started in late May.
thing
now
that
we're
he
about
just
2.5
started a couple months ago.
No, I'm not selling
Holy
anything
shit.
right now. Okay, long term,
Oh.
as the collection grows, as these things continue, right? There's a chance that maybe I would sell stuff. Right now,
Rematch.
absolutely not. Right now, we're just getting started. We're trying different kinds of cards. We're enjoying stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're having a good time with it. That's what it's all about.
We're having a good
Learning about the
time.
different card sets, the different IPs, how they work, the values,
IP.
the grades, the
Hey,
look,
yo.
all of it. It's fun. The collection aspect is a lot of fun. XJW says it's a
Silly
mix of
Spooderman,
mobsters
you need to
and
build up
wizards
that
and stuff.
retirement fund.
So it is a mix.
Hands in your
Monsters,
pocket,
wizards,
Dad.
all kinds of stuff. Layla says, if you turned on 1 week sub only mode, would it stop sock accounts? Yes and no. Whatever sock accounts they made today, they wouldn't talk for a week, but then in a week they just flood the channel with the same accounts anyway. You know what I mean? So there really
I
is no
thought
solution
that
to
Kick was the place
there's
to
no
do
solution
that
to the
kind of
sock
stuff,
account.
though.
There's no real solution to the viewbotting. I can't affect it. I just gotta
I
put up
can't
with
wait
it
till
just
Kick
so everyone knows what's
implements
going on so they
the
can
chat.
ignore
Oh, it
Okay.
actually already did. On Kick now, view botters like will obviously be called out because they now have like active chatters going on Kick.
How much did I invest in the most valuable card? Well, it was just in the box. Right? So Chaos Rising, when Chaos Rising first came out,
Two
the boxes
robots
were like
fighting,
$280.
two
Give or
AI
take.
fights.
I missed the
And
start
so
of
I
the
got
stream.
that card, plus
Is
there
he
was, of
fishing
course,
for
the
support
entire
for a
normal
second
set,
copy of
plus the
Token,
other
or
hits
has
that
the
we
FGC
got.
committed
so that
another
card,
war
today
crime
that cards were
against him?
210.
Oh yes,
And if you take
the
account of the other cards
FGC.
An
that were in the
actual
box and
grift,
the other
and he
hits,
thinks it will
maybe I
save
broke
the
even on that
household like
box.
J thinks his moldy
Okay,
coffee will
but
save
that's the
his.
thing. I mean, this is being very
Unbelievable.
honest.
So at the
If-
beginning
when
of
you're
the
into
stream,
this
Phil was
TCG
just
stuff,
going off on the
unless you can buy
FGC
direct from the
and on
supplier. So unless
Token
you're buying
for
direct from Pokemon Center,
having a
then you're
bad
paying
PC
retail
launch,
price, which for a
and
normal
then
box of
saying to
cards,
people,
retail
I
price is
don't want to
$160,
reward
okay?
Token
Unless you're doing that,
by buying a second copy.
you're not making any profits.
But then
ever.
Dent
Like,
Hellman
never,
came
ever.
through and said, I'll
You know,
pay
even
for the
one I bought. So I
extra
bought Pitch Black
copy.
from Pokemon Center.
And then Phil
in
was
that
like,
Pitch Black
no
box,
thanks,
got
I won't take a free
Chandelure.
game on PlayStation
Chandelure's
5.
worth
It's the
just under
principle of it.
$60 right now.
So also, Hellman's a Dent.
Nothing even else on my tree is there. So probably the other
But
hits I
Phil
got.
get a
I
lot of
probably got
active
like 4 or 5
chatters
hits.
and Kick
So
regardless
let's
of
argue
bots.
between the Chandelure
Yeah,
and the
this
other
is
hits.
true.
I made $70.
Everybody's making
Do
fun
you
of
really
him.
think there was $90 worth
And
of
if Phil
cards
was
in the other
smart, he would
packs?
let
No.
them just go
Most
crazy
most
because,
low-end
you know,
cards aren't worth that much at all.
if he's rage baiting, like he's not that smart. He doesn't
For those who
understand
don't
rage
know,
bait.
like a standard Pokemon
Absolutely
card
nothing to do
can
with
range
him
anywhere
getting
between
bodied
4
online
cents
then.
up to maybe 50 cents tops. Like,
I mean,
very,
I'm
very
getting
rarely
bodied
does a
online
standard
right now.
Pokemon
Gave him
card
the
be worth
money
more than like
instead.
40 cents ever. So even if you get a whole box and you get the whole
And
set,
Hellman
you
gave
get
him money
3
to say
copies
that.
of the whole set.
Like a fucking
You probably
dumbass.
still didn't break even on a box, you know? That's just how it is. What you're hoping is
And
that
he's also
you're getting
showing
a
off
hit,
his cards.
That hit has value.
Is
and
this
that
the morning
value will
show or
increase
is
over
this
time
the
as
level 99 or
gameplay,
level 1
evolves
podcast?
of the card. Plus, as you build more sets and things, those have value. Like selling a whole normal set, you could sell and have value, as opposed to just trying to sell single. So, yeah, it's tough. You know, as an investment, no, I don't really think that TCG stuff is a smart investment right now. It's like long-term investment. You know, right now.
Yes,
the new
tell us
cards
about the
will never
long-term
really
investment. Tell us
strike
your
it big and make
yields,
big
brother.
money. It's only if you're literally if you're a reseller.
Look, when I was working at
Like, that's
Comcast
it.
and
Like,
at
if you're
other
a reseller,
telecommunications places, I
making money doing it.
took
Outside
as
of that,
much
you're
as
a
I
collector,
could
you're
out
probably
of
not
my
making money.
paycheck
Now there is a whole other
and put it
side of
into my
this
401k.
that we
Now I
haven't even
know
talked about.
everything is
That's
shit
the
right now
grading
when it
side.
comes to the economy and the job market.
Okay, grading certain
But
cards,
you know, I
exponentially
do
increases
have
their
something
value.
that I can call
I'm trying
upon.
to think. I think that Groudon is one of the.
I mean,
cards that
I
I've
can
been
even do it right
recommended
now and be pretty
by the
good,
app to grade.
but like
I'll
if
give you
I
an
just
example
wait
of
another
two.
20
Let me see.
years, then it's going to be even better.
Let's see if they're listed.
So I just need to
Yes,
live 20
okay, so
more
here's an
years.
example,
Or if I get like a
okay?
fatal,
So taking a look at the Groudon
like a
card, which is
fatal
worth
like
120
diagnosis or
right now it's
something, I'll
126
immediately cash
today.
out
Again,
that
it goes
shit
all over the place.
and just go nuts. Hookers and
So it's worth
blow for the rest
126
of my short life.
Raw, meaning no grade. You know, it's just a standard card.
Like Raw
If I
Phil,
were to send this
who
card
you
in for
canceled.
grading purposes, and it got graded a PSA 10, meaning the highest grade of quality. There's no damage to the card. There's no physical problems. It's centered well. And if they gave it a PSA 10,
Look at this,
the card would
dude.
be
So
worth
cool.
$718. So it would go from 126 to
Got his ass.
718, simply because I sent it in to get graded. Well, how much does it cost to get graded? It depends on the speed. If you pay for expedited, it's probably around $100.
I bet he would
If you go
pay for
slow-mo,
expedited.
like 25 to
Like the
50.
mark he is,
So
bro.
you pay $100,
Yeah, but it's just
then your
people
card
screeching
increases in
autistically.
value
And that
by
includes
around
me from time
$600.
to time.
So the grading system.
I could probably say
Could
on one
actually
hand
potentially make
how
stuff
many
blow
people
up
I've
in
had to
value.
ban.
Okay, just being
And
honest.
4
I'm
of
trying
them
to
were
see
Drunk
other
Driver and his
recommended
socks.
cards that they recommend
Okay.
I send in for grading.
I don't even have that other 3-letter product banned.
Apparently, if I send this guy in for grading, it won't even triple his value. Like, it would probably still be around $600. So they're all various different levels.
Got his ass. Because I understand the importance of like having a vibrant chat room, even if it's full of dissenting voices. As long as you're not like being completely out of control. And I think most of us understand what is, you know, an acceptable social contract to be in the chat.
Sporterman did another $5 super chat. He says, why are store clerks cutting the plastic to stop reselling as if they have control of the product after it's purchased? I don't understand the legality. Well, quite frankly, I just don't think that the industry was designed for reselling. I think that when the company is making these cards, right, they're intending for either collectors or people actually playing the game.
Blaze, welcome.
Like a hobbyist like me,
Welcome
who's
home.
just collecting for their personal collection, having fun opening the cards and enjoying with an audience. That's one audience, and the other audience are the people who actually play the game. That's the two audiences they're trying to sell for. I don't think when they're designing this product, they're just intending that it goes out to be resold, and that the reseller's market is the primary market for the cards. And so they're upset about that because the availability of the cards is not
Holy
what
shit,
it
this
should be.
episode
Right now,
sucks,
why do you
bro.
think Pokemon vending machines
Oh
exist?
my
Because the
God.
intention was anyone who just wanted to go get Pokemon
What a
cards should
rough
be able
watch
to go buy
this
them from a
is.
vending machine and play with them immediately.
What happened
And the
to
sad
Phil's
fact
day
is
off?
That's not available. Vending machines are empty nationwide. I
What?
have 3 different Pokemon vending machines in my area. They're all
There
always
is a
empty or out of
Pokemon
service.
machine
I was just at the
at my
mall.
local grocery store.
Don't be a
Endlessly
dick
down
to
for
other
maintenance because they
chatters,
don't even bother
basically.
stocking it because they know
Unless
if they do,
it's
there'll be
Phil's
fights in
chat,
the mall over the card.
then just
The
screech
one at my
away
local
as
grocery
usual.
store, I've never seen a single card in. It's just empty endlessly. So
I mean, we got
you see,
220
they designed
coming
the cards for
through.
players
Ava
and
Cowboy
collectors,
fan
and the players
comes
and collectors can't get
through.
'em
You
because
know,
the scalpers are buying them all up.
and
So,
I'm not going to
let's say, for
change how
example,
I
Target,
talk
say
about
that's the
them
store that's
because
doing
they're
this.
here.
Target has made
And
a
if
policy
anything, I actually kind of give them
that
a
when they
little bit
stock
of
Pokemon
respect for
cards,
coming
they
through
are actually going to take
and mixing it up with everybody.
box cutter, okay, and they are going to open the plastic seal. They're not going to damage the product. They're not going to cut through the cardboard. They're not going to damage the card. All they're doing is they're breaking the seal. Why are they doing that? Because resellers can't sell broken product, because then if they do, no one trusts that it's real.
Oh
People
my
will say, "I'm not gonna buy a
God,
broken
Phil,
open box
stop it.
because it could
Stop
be fake
it.
packs inside."
Stop
right? For
it.
example,
I'm hurting. I'm in pain. There we go.
As you can see, I bought this completely sealed all around. Still has the Pokeball symbols on it. It's legit. It's real. If this kit said, "Oh, we're selling it only without the plastic wrap," I would never buy it. Well, I
I heard
never buy a box without
DarkSydePhil
the
is
plastic,
looking for
because that
some
means
friends in
they
the
could have swapped
FGC because he
packs
has
out.
none.
In packs that they know have no value because they already pulled packs that had the good cards in it. And
Packs.
they built a box of dupes. You see? Because in reality,
See, I wanna do
any
that
actual
combo.
real box of Pokemon cards is guaranteed a certain amount of hits. I think the least you can get is 4, but you're always supposed to get at least 4, and some of those being good hits. But you could get scammed, where someone takes
Get
the hits
scammed,
out,
nerd.
puts in all dupes, and now you get all low-end cards and no hits, so your value's been stolen from you in the box. Do you see? So,
I did it.
what
I did the
Target is
combo.
doing is saying, we want to make these cards only for legit
Yeah.
collectors and kids who are going to play the card game. That's it. So by slashing the label, a reseller can't buy that box and resell it because no one will buy it if it's open because it could be a scam. So they're
Phil
screwing
talking like
over
he's the
over
authority on
resellers, and only
anything
legit
just makes
people would
me.
buy. Like right now, if I went to my local Target and they had a shipment of cards coming off and they're like, they slashed it, I would still buy it. I know it's real.
Value FKM.
It's right there in front of me. Of course it's real. It's not a scam. You know, Target's not scamming the customer. And by the way, for the record, Target has the right to do that because they own the product. If they bought it legally and it's their inventory, they can do it. They can throw it out if they want.
They can do what they want.
They own it. They can slash it. They can do whatever. They can write all
Marvel,
over it. You know,
no.
that's up to them. So there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn as much as I can about
So here we
Spider-Man.
go. This
Because I am
podcast
kind
is
of in a
dumb.
Spider-Man
So was the
kind
last
type of
one.
mood
Okay, so
because
here's what
I
you can
did
do.
see the latest Spider-Man movie.
You can both
And I
permanently
actually
ban
just
and
cleared
don't come
Spider-Man
back
2 for
because
PlayStation.
no one cares
After like a
about your
long
opinion.
ass time.
They tire
And
over
brother,
here
oh
and
my
don't
god,
figure out
I
why
never
you
thought
have
like
field
this
day.
woke agenda was like a
Why-
thing.
what are you here
But I'm becoming
watching
radicalized,
for
bro.
if you don't like the content
Fucking
and what we talk
Spider-Man?
about?
He is
Bro.
literally rambling about worthless pieces
Okay.
of paper.
All right, let's continue. So, Arthur Morgan's horse did a $5 super chat. Says, what about the long-awaited Stellar Blade playthrough? They have card sets now. They do. They have Stellar Blade cards.
He should get
That's
the Stellar
ridiculous.
Blade card set and then the Nier
That's
Automata.
absolutely ridiculous that they have Stellar Blade cards. Thanks, Arthur, for $5. Let's
Thanks,
see
Dan.
here. Ghost did a $5 super sticker. Thank you so much, Ghost, for a $5 super sticker. I appreciate that. Jade, how are you? For some reason the animation didn't play. Let's do it again because it
Yeah,
glitched
let's
out.
play the animation for Jade for his
62
simple
months
mind.
As an Ultra supporter, says he's not going to be here for Assassin's Creed. He'll be back for TOKON later in the week. Sounds good. I actually
Sounds
can't
good,
wait
Jade.
to play more of the story.
He's
of
playing
TOKON,
Marvel
which will be
Rivals.
continuing on
There we
Tuesday.
go.
So
That's how it's
welcome
done.
back, everyone, on Tuesday's day stream if you want to see some of the story of TOKON. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Someone tipped me $5 and they want to remain anonymous.
Uh-huh.
But
I'm
they're also
sweating over
looking
here,
for
guys.
them
I
being
had to turn off my
banned.
air conditioner so they didn't sound
I have
like
no
make
idea.
sounds,
They
but I
are
think I'm
why
going to turn
they're
back
They
on.
are banned.
Can you
I
guys
am
tell
banned,
me if you
though.
start hearing like
So
a
if you
rumble?
just tip me $5, I banned you. But don't worry, I didn't say anything about who you are, so you're good.
Heat wave.
Let's do a $5 animation. This is an anonymous animation. Thank you for the $5. That's our biggest tip of the day now.
Let's see who's got Lady Luck on their side.
Okay.
It's rising and
Yeah, we have full sun outside, dude. Everybody, sound off in the chat. What is your
All right,
go-to
we're at
superhero?
$66 of support. That's good early support, everybody. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
I
thanks,
appreciate
Dents.
that. Would I ever play Huni Pop? A card
When
game
will
with
Stellar
RPG
Blade
elements?
get a
I've heard
decent
of it, but I don't know
discount on
anything about
Steam?
it. The name
It's
is
been
very
on my
familiar,
watch
but I've
list
never
for
looked into it.
ages, and the highest discount was maybe 10%.
Yeah, Layla.
It depends on if you like those soul-type games. Then absolutely. If you're also a fan of the tits and ass, then yes, highly recommend. Jessica, welcome
The
home.
story can be interesting, but they make you grind so much to get to the story. It's not worth it, in my opinion. It's really frustrating.
Solid
trying to get
choices,
through
Iron
that
Man or
story.
Deadpool. Hell yeah.
All right. So, Jake says, can we do the X-Men team? Sure, why not? Why don't we use the X-Men on Tuesday? That sounds like a plan. That sounds interesting. 'Cause I haven't used
Is there an
Storm
X-Men team? Oh, Wolverine, yeah.
Okay. So here's
Storm,
the deal,
yeah.
everybody. Let's summarize everything we talked about in the
Oh
first
my
90 minutes
god,
of the One Podcast. I'm
summarize.
back. It's a 6-day streaming week for me.
Ugh.
I'm very excited for the
Way to
6-day
kick off
streaming
things.
week.
There we go.
It's going to be a good variety of continuing on with all the playthroughs we're doing. The story
Highly
of Marvel
recommend,
TOKON,
actually.
and possibly
Stellar
maybe
Blade.
later in the week, maybe even some Super Mario Sunshine if people desire it.
AKA if you give me money for
We'll
it.
see how that goes. No online Marvel TOKON because it doesn't work on PC. And I'm not rebuying the game a second time because they don't deserve to be paid twice.
Loop, then
you
Q&A
can't
slot.
refund the game on PC, which is lame. So we're just going to play through story and offline elements for now. Okay? If they ever fix the online play of Marvel TOKON, I would consider trying it online.
Oh,
but
shit,
there's no
let's
point
go.
doing that
Okay.
when it's busted. And it is. It's busted. Reportedly, it's completely busted, and it's not working. Okay? So, schedule-wise, it's Assassin's Creed.
I'm gonna
and,
be contrarian.
Pokemon Brilliant Diamond today.
My
Tomorrow,
favorite
it's Dark Souls 2 continuing,
superhero is
and
Solar
then,
Man
Final
of the
Fantasy
Atom.
6. Wednesday, Marvel TOKON continues, and probably, honestly,
From
more,
Valiant.
Pokemon then, because I'm thinking maybe we can finish Pokemon Brilliant Diamond this week. We'll see. Okay, and we'll play it by ear. As for DSP Tries It, sadly, probably not
Never
playing
played a
or
Souls
not doing
game.
DSP tries
Got
this
Dark
week,
Souls.
simply because
Ready
the
to
fact
Die
is,
edition. Haven't
Okay.
even
there
installed
is
it.
no real stuff to try.
Well,
There's nothing
it's
new.
going
Fast
to
food is in
be.
a bad way right now.
It's going to
These businesses are
be.
just not trying anything new. It's lame. You want to do something new, and then you find out it's just they reorganize.
There's going to be a
the
learning
exact same
curve.
ingredients a
I
million
haven't
times
even
over and
cleared the
over.
first area. That's how like dented I am in that game.
Very stupid.
And the only
So,
Souls
yeah,
game that
I'm
I've
not going
played
to be
is
doing
Elden
DSP
Ring.
tries unless
I have
someone
Bloodborne, but I
suggests
never
something
played it
truly
because I couldn't
interesting
get
that
past
maybe
the
I
frame
wasn't
rate.
aware of. All right, but as of now, I looked into everything and nothing looks very good.
So
Everything
PC
looks
does
pretty
work.
crappy in fast food right
So
now,
he's
so I'm
lying.
probably just skipping it this week. Okay?
Maybe he
Which is
can't afford
fine.
it.
It's not a reward. It's not based on milestones. It's just for fun. You can't have
Milestones.
fun because there's nothing new. We'll come back to DSP tries it when there's something new to try. If you have a suggestion, if something new is coming out,
How
please
about
share
you-
and let me know.
I almost
But
said
outside of
something
that, I'm just
crazy.
gonna kinda
I almost
hold
said
off on
something
DSP tries it
against
for now.
TOS.
Okay. And as for cards, right now
And-
we're opening Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Origins and Pokemon Surging Sparks. Dependent on how the week goes, if we get big surges of support, I might
Big
get more.
surges.
Oh, that
Big
is the other thing I wanted to
surge.
talk about. If you remember, back when we were talking about cards on Thursday morning's podcast, the big suggestion that I got was Dragon Ball, right? And we were looking it up, and I was actually looking at the availability of these Dragon Ball cards. So Dragon Ball
Holy shit.
Super TCG, and it was called. It wasn't Fusion. It was called Master, right? Yeah. So I have no idea about these cards. Zero. Okay.
And GL, I shouldn't
The
get new games.
Fusion
I have about 1,000
are way
games on
more
several
readily
digital
available.
platforms, and I doubt I'll play them all.
than
That's where
the
I'm
Master,
at, bro.
For some reason,
I
think
was
it's
trying
just
to
the
I was
Fusion
trying to
sets
justify
are
spending the
just
money
more
on this
common
game, but
and more prominent.
I am a
But the
huge Marvel
Masters, I
slut.
find
I'm not even gonna
cute.
front,
I was gonna order it,
and I'm still
back on
clearing
Thursday,
Final
when I went
Fantasy
to order it,
14
it was
Dawn
sold out.
Trail so I can
I was
get
like,
to
you gotta be kidding
Evercold
me.
in
But
January.
it looks like over the weekend that I wasn't here, they restocked. Okay.
And for some
So
reason,
I'm not
I
gonna
found
go crazy
myself
and
playing
order
a
it
lot
yet,
more
but if we
Call of
start going
Duty.
Crazy, let's say, for example, we get tons of
Interestingly
support,
enough.
we start opening a bunch of cards again.
It always
that
ebbs
might
and
be the
flows with
next
Call of
thing
Duty. I
that
just
I get.
pick it up and then
Okay?
burn like a
We'll
half
see.
hour of time
but that
playing
might be
it.
the very next thing that I get.
I could just
would
turn
be,
my
let's
brain
try
off,
some Dragon Ball cards, and if it is
listen
the
to
master set
listen
that
to
makes
some
sense,
music.
then that's the one that I'll get. I don't know if you again. That's what people recommended to me back on Thursday. So I don't know if you guys have other suggestions of other cards to try. I'm all ears. I'd be interested
Nope,
in
you're all
trying
light
other
bulb
things as
head.
well.
Got him!
Whether it's something I've never tried, going back and doing something we've already done, or a different version. I would love to know. Okay.
Just grab magic real quick.
They are. Marky says I'm pretty
She
sure
got that
Fusion and
midriff
Masters are
out,
two different
boy!
TCGs. They are.
What are we doing?
That Masters is the better one. That Fusion got out of control, got very confusing, and that now the Masters is the one that's more interesting, that people like more, versus Fusion.
The physics of it all, bro. I'm a fan.
Nothing on upstairs.
Man, I got a lot of messages coming in. First of all, Jessica, thank
Light
you
bulb.
for $10.
Light
I really
bulb is
appreciate
on, but
the $10
nobody's
super
home.
chat. They said, welcome back. Hope you had a great weekend. I sent you an email over the weekend. Let's have some fun. Thank you. I got a bunch of emails after Thursday. I did see yours. I just didn't respond, but I appreciate what you said and the sentiment, and I appreciate your support. Thank you for $10. It's good to see you.
Imagine
and
spending
Spoderman did a
$10
$2
to
super chat
remind
saying
Phil
hello to
that they
Richard.
sent
Well, I
an
don't know who
email.
Richard is.
Pathetic.
If you're speaking to Review Tech,
Oh.
is he watching me? I wouldn't be shocked if he is. But thank you for $2.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa, buddy.
Nobody says, why not try different kinds of Campbell's canned soups? Because I don't think that would be very interesting. That's why. Let's see here. Did I try the new pub burger from Wendy? This is exactly
Wait
the
a
point
minute,
I'm
wait a
making,
minute.
All right?
Something,
Give me 1
something,
second.
something just unlocked in my brain. As soon as I can get my turn. Never mind. Never mind. Ha!
Brace yourself. Round one.
Phil. Hello.
People have fun watching Phil. There can't be that many people dropped on their head as babies, right?
Oh, you'd be surprised. Brother, Gen Alpha is fucked. And I think this is all by design. I have never become more radicalized in my life.
I'm gonna find it because I know I've already done it. Wow.
I have a feeling that like they they stunted the Gen Alpha so that this next batch of voters that are coming up knows nothing about shit.
There it is.
Gen Alpha's fucking dumb as fuck, bro.
Ready?
They want people stupid and docile so that they can control them.
Wendy's currently has.
Oh my god, he's
pub
looking up
pretzel
fucking
sandwich.
fast food.
Or do they? Because they don't. Wendy's already did that sandwich twice. First, 13 years ago. There it is. That's back in Connecticut, me reviewing it. 13 years ago. And then they did it again 6 years ago. And I sat right here and ate it then too.
Look at this drip
So I've
though.
already
Iron Man looking
reviewed their
immaculate.
pub sandwiches, their pub pretzel sandwiches twice. They brought it back a third time, acting like it's a new item. It's not. These
It's
places
not.
keep doing this. Here it is. Look, they keep doing this over and over. They keep acting like these are new items when they've already had them. You see? Why on earth would I want to try the same thing I tried 13 years ago and 6 years ago a third time? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's lame and pathetic that they
It's
just
pathetic.
keep releasing the same content over and over. And then they're like, oh, you know, here it is, it's new. No, it's not. I already did it. I distinctly remember. The bun is chewy. It's like a chewy consistency.
flavor.
And it's a little bit salty, but it's good. It has a special pub like sauce on it that tastes pretty cheesy. I think they put a slice of like Gouda or Gruyere or something on top, and that's pretty good. Like no lie, the burger's pretty good. But I had it twice. Why would I do it again?
I'm starting to figure something out here.
If I didn't have to worry about poop lettuce, I'd probably get that burger right now.
If it's not the lettuce,
Let's see
it's the measles.
Oh, thank you too.
Or
Who was that?
the worm.
Was it resub? Mandy Banana had resubbed for 2 months over on Kick. The funny part is, I think it might have auto resubbed at some point, but I never
Technology
celebrated
makes
Mandy
everyone
Banana
stupid.
resubbing,
Future
so I'm
Shock
gonna
was
count
another
that. Why
name
wouldn't
for
I?
it. People were predicting this as early as the 1960s.
I could see it. I could
Maybe
see
Mandy
it.
Banana auto resub.
I think they are
here.
intentionally making
thank
it
you,
so
Mandy
that
Banana,
people
for
like have
continuously supporting me on
are
Kick.
less
I appreciate
aware
that.
of their
Thank you.
surroundings because they're constantly in their screens, because obviously the algorithm is made for people to look at it as long as what the fuck here. Come on.
Merc Sam, no, I'm not going to cook in my office on an electronic camping stove. That's insane. Absolutely not. Marky says, oh, so now Wendy's is a gotcha game with returning banners. Yeah, exactly. Every time that they get
put it
they
in a
run out of
gotcha game
ideas,
context
they say,
and he'll
what's an
figure
idea
it
from
out.
the past that works, but we decided not to keep. Let's just bring it back again. And they do. So it was 13 years ago, then like 8 years ago.
Magic is
and
like
now,
my
or 6 years
fucking
ago, and now
arch
again, they just
nemesis in
every
this game.
6,
She's
7 years, they bring back
she's
the
a
pub bacon
beast.
sandwiches. And they're exactly the same. They never
Step
changed
on me,
them. They're
Magic.
identical.
Step on me.
Darkside Christopher says, what about McDonald's new Caesar sauce? I mean,
What about it?
You just said it. It's Caesar sauce. It's exactly the same products they normally have. They're just putting Caesar on it.
God, he looks like shit, guys. He looks like fucking
Again,
shit.
if they would do real new products,
My man's
I would
looking
try
bad.
it.
He's looking
They're
rough.
not doing real new products. Just because they have a new sauce,
Look at this.
what am I going to review? Okay, the sauce tastes like Caesar, or it's a little water.
He's got slope mouth.
Okay, it sucks. I want true new product,
want.
right? If McDonald's was doing an actual new product, like the deluxe chicken Caesar sandwich, and it had, I don't know, a special bun, romaine lettuce,
Okay, hold on a
actual
second.
pieces of Parmesan cheese, croutons on it, right? And then the Caesar sauce with the chicken, I'd be like, cool. But they're not. It's literally, oh, it's our regular chicken sandwich, but we're putting Caesar sauce on it instead. And I'm supposed to review that? Like, the only difference is the stupid sauce. This is the difference of how DSP tries it used to be versus now. there's just nothing to review anymore. Should I go to Little Caesars and review their Webberoni pizza? Where
Yeah.
they take regular pepperonis and they cut it into tiny, thin strips, and it's exactly the same pizza otherwise?
Sounds badass,
It's the same
actually.
fucking taste. Why would it be any different? It's the same pepperoni. You just cut it up. That,
So why get anything
that's
from
not
Hot
Taco
what
Ones
they're
Bell?
offering.
means
It's just
only
lame
differences was the
that
sauce.
this is what they're doing.
No.
They don't have any ingenuity anymore. They don't actually try
Ingenuity.
a new product.
Uh-oh.
They just reformulate exactly the same thing. It's going to be the same product, you know. It
Ryan
sucks.
Gosling
It
is
really does
Black
suck.
Panther.
That's a genuine series.
Who's also a woman
DSP
now.
tries
You know
it.
what I
loved
game-eyed
doing
by the shit
when there was
out
a
of?
lot of variety
A
of stuff to
third-person
try.
shooter
It
set
was like
in
endless.
World of
I was like,
Black
wow,
Lagoon.
this could be an endless
Bullet
series. You
time
can do it
with
once a
Reve.
week in
Shut
perpetuity.
up and take my
because
effing money.
How would it ever
Oh,
end
brother, a
when there's always
third-person
something
game
new?
where you're looking at
There's
Revy's
never anything
ass
new
the whole
anymore.
time?
It's all the same shit.
Sign
I
me
can't
up.
believe that fast food completely degraded in the last 10 to 15 years, that there's nothing worth trying.
You'd be surprised.
Magic.
Magic, baby.
Who do I think has better food overall, McDonald's or Burger King? It's a tough question. Personally, I don't think Burger King has had good
All right, let's
chicken
get back
in a long
into
time.
ranked.
Even their regular, like,
Let's get
original
out of
chicken
bronze,
sandwich,
bro.
I don't like the plain version.
We're getting
Recently,
out of
I just had the one that
bronze.
was like the BLT version. I thought that was pretty good. But standard chicken at Burger King is not very good.
Step on
I
me,
like
Remy.
the Whopper.
Brace yourself.
I will eat the Whopper. I think it's
Yeah, you
consistently
fucking
good.
would.
Okay, in that regard. I also like onion rings, even though they're not high quality. I like the flavor of the onion rings at Burger King. Okay, at McDonald's, there's actually a few burgers I like. I like the quarter pounder, and I do every once in a while.
I bet he would like the quarter
enjoy
pounder.
A single cheeseburger is like a craveable thing. Okay, McDonald's sometimes has good chicken and sometimes does not, and the reason I say that, they change it all the time. Like, they don't consistently keep anything at all into their rotation for
You
chicken.
can have a quick little
they're constantly-
spaz
so
out
2
as a
times
treat.
a year they'll have different chicken. So you never know if it's any good. And then if you like it, they get rid of
And
it.
you're gonna like it.
So it's frustrating because you like their products and then they change them on you anyway. You're like, what the hell what did they do that for? So
It's a Smurf,
if I had to
low-key.
choose between the quarter pounder and the single cheeseburger at McDonald's versus the Whopper and the onion rings at Burger King, I would choose Burger King. So there's my answer. I would choose Burger King. Yep.
Yo, I loved Low-key, the show. I
up,
will
Pummel
not be
Pummel?
taking
How
any
are
more
you?
questions at this time.
Voided Punk Goth Girl, we have tried local restaurants. And in fact, there's been quite a few different local things that I've done taste tests on that I've enjoyed. But the problem is that truly original, interesting ones have already been done. I've already done Katsu Burger twice. There's only so many times I could go there before I'm just redoing the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? I've done Shake and Go, which is a local burger place that's really good, but I've already done it.
Ghost
So it's like,
Rider,
what
new
else am I
main.
gonna do? I've already done a lot of the good local things. We've had teriyaki and bento box. We've had sushi. We've had the Hawaiian barbecue that I have nearby. All these are local things. We've kind of done everything. I've tried Indian fusion pizza. It was called
Gross.
pizza with a twist.
But
It
they
was
have
weird
more
and
than one
disgusting.
style of burgers.
I would not go
Indian
back.
food is nasty. Yes, I said it. Let me say it again. Indian food is nasty. It smells bad. I don't like the taste.
What's up, Carly?
I don't
Snail?
like how
are
the
you?
scent lingers in the air. I don't care.
Would I ever eat
Keep
a
that
sandwich
curry
was
shit
dropped on
out
the
of my
ground?
face.
Depends on what ground. Depends on if I dropped it and I know how long it's been there.
Ugh.
Like if I
hate
bought a burger
Burger
and I was
King.
about to eat it, I just
That
dropped it
place
right on
makes
the
me
ground
gag.
and I look and it's not
The food
filthy
isn't
or anything,
awful.
I'd
I
probably
like
just
their
brush it
onions
off and eat
rings.
it.
But
if I was
something about
walking
that
along and I
place
see
makes
a
me
burger
nauseous.
sitting on the ground, no, I'm
I
not
said
gonna
the
get up
same
and eat
thing
it.
earlier
It's
in Meme
disgusting.
Copium stream today, and another chatter suggested that they don't clean the
I have
grills
tried
enough
In-N-Out
at
Dark
BK.
Side, Chris. Sadly, we don't
Shout
have
out
it
to
in
Meme
Washington
Copium.
State.
I'm a fan
It's something that people want in Washington
of their
State. I think
timeline
there
and their
actually is
product.
one moving in.
Maybe
But
one
not
day
for me.
Meme Copium
But,
Senpai will notice me.
But no, yeah, we don't have it here. The one time I tried it, it was way overrated. I had it like 2012,
Uh-oh, I think
and
I'm
just
falling in love with
not
Ghost
impressed at all.
Rider.
Why don't we do something like crab legs instead of fast food? Because crab legs need to be eaten at the restaurant. Like, let's say,
What?
for example, one day I decide with my wife, we plan. We're going to go to a nice seafood restaurant nearby. And I decide to do something crazy deluxe, some crab,
Crazy,
lobster,
bro.
something really expensive. And I tell them, I go and I say, hey, I'm a YouTuber and I actually want to do a video review of
I'm
this
a
meal.
YouTuber.
Is it cool
Okay,
if I do
get
it?
out.
'Cause I would tell the staff and see, hey, is there maybe somewhere you could
All
put
of
me
these public
in a
nuisance
corner
streamers,
away
they
from
need
other
to go.
people so
They
I
need
don't
to stop
disturb them?
If they
with
want
my
content,
filming
yeah,
and with my commentary and what I'm about to do. And then I would actually do this in-person review with my camera, microphone.
This
my selfie
fucking
stick,
nuisance
eating,
streamer is
reviewing the
out here
flavors and
again,
everything.
bro.
And then I would come
He's
home and I
saying
would
this shit
edit.
is flavor
Be an
and tangy.
edited review, okay?
Oh,
I'm not going
Carnage,
to
where have you been all
order
my life? Hold
super
on.
expensive
Look at this
crab
range
legs
here.
to be delivered to my home. And
Look
they're
at
cold
this.
and rubbery, and then I tried to eat crab legs here on my gaming and streaming setup. I don't think that would work very effectively. Okay?
He could have just said, I don't think I
There
can do
is
that,
food
and then
that I
kept it
haven't, but, like,
moving.
for example,
But
I've
no,
never
he had to
reviewed
be a
ramen.
bitch about it.
Why? Ramen is
Why?
meant to be eaten immediately when it is delivered to you, and it's meant to be eaten piping hot. It's supposed
Oh
to
my
be very
God,
hot. If you
duh.
get it delivered,
Ghost
you're
Rider
already
wins
doing it
simply
wrong, and
by
you're
being
reviewing it
played
poorly.
by
It's
Nicolas
already
Cage.
lost
And the second film was
content
directed
supposed to
by
have.
one of the crank
Not
guys.
fairly reviewing.
I love
Both of
Crank.
them,
That's another,
I deny.
maybe a ramen restaurant. Go there and review it in person. But to do that, you have to plan, and you have to confirm it's okay. You can't just go into a restaurant without permission.
Phil, shut the
film a
fuck
review.
up.
That's
There's just,
actually
I don't
very
know. Maybe I'm in a
unprofessional,
bad mood. Maybe it's
some restaurants maybe
because
just don't want that.
I'm getting
They don't want
stomped
their
out in this
customers to be
game.
disturbed.
But like,
Right?
Phil
And
is
that's-
pissing
hey,
me
that's
off
their prerogative.
today.
They own the business.
Just the
They can
dumb
tell you,
shit
no,
that
we don't
he's
want you to
saying,
review
bro,
it,
is
and
just so
that's okay.
fucking dumb.
You know, that's up to them.
You know what? Let's bring in
Yes,
the
I did.
homie.
Marky said, did you know in the 30s lobster was considered a poor person's food? They made fun of you in school for having lobster in your lunch. Yes, it was lobster and crab were considered low-end food for people who
I don't
didn't
like
have a lot of
crabs
money.
either, bro.
It was
I don't like
I just
actually
wanted to
seafood.
mention the
that
crank
was
films.
considered the higher end
They're both
food
Kino.
at that time.
Hell yeah.
But I think what happened
That's the
is
one with
tables turned. We
Jonathan
overfished
Stamos
the waters
or
so
something
much
Stamos.
that now
And he had to,
lobster and
like,
crab stuff is actually the rarer meat, and
He had
therefore
to
it's
have
a way
relations
higher
with
value,
Amy
as
Smart,
opposed
I
to us
think,
now having
in order to keep his
mass-produced
heart rate
farms
up.
where You can just get red meat chicken.
He's
no
extra
problem.
bitchy today. What a queen. What a diva. Look at the range.
Would I do a DSP tries it for candy from around the world? Yes. However,
He did that before,
Jason
I tried
dumbass.
that and
Statham.
it didn't work. Don't you
Jason
remember? I
Statham,
bought
thank
cheap
you.
boxes
Oh my
from, like,
God, what did I
Japan
say?
And other places, and I tried it, and no one really cared. They weren't very successful, so I stopped doing it.
Oh my God. Look at the range on that. Got your ass.
He
Hell
literally
yeah,
had
shout
to
out
fuck Amy Smart to live. Lucky devil.
Imagine reading that script and going, yes.
So yeah, if anyone has any kind of suggestions for DSP tries it, okay, I'm open. I would love to get more suggestions of something that I could possibly do.
Absolute
Sadly,
carnage.
You know, at least the fast
Should've been
food stuff
maximum
around
carnage,
here
that
seems
would've
to
been
have
funny.
dried up to the point where I think we will skip this week again. This whole episode,
Holy
people have tried
shit.
to suggest it, and nothing's really worked. It's like, darn, you know. And I appreciate people suggesting things. It's not that I don't want to do the show. It's that there's nothing
He
to
loves
really
fucking
do.
eating food.
You know,
Got
what
his
can you do?
ass. How come nobody told me that Carnage was really that good? How come nobody said that? I'm just kidding. I got magic,
No, I have
bro.
zero interest in a Mike Klum documentary about EDP.
Next matchup.
I don't care about EDP. I want to know nothing to know about that guy. I don't give two shits about.
Now, let me
supposed
tell you
pedophile.
everything I know about
I
him.
don't want to hear his life story. I don't want to hear his sob story. I want nothing about him. I have zero interest.
Zero.
And neither, honestly, should any self-respecting adult who has a life. Why would you care about that guy?
Loki.
So why would you watch the documentary? Don't worry, the documentary will get millions of views. But,
Yeah,
you know,
he's
giving
jealous.
attention to a pedophile, I don't know about that.
Derek
GL,
has
I
entered
didn't
the
get crank
chat.
at first, but I think the second one won me over, and I realized how awesome both of them were.
You know, that's always, I love it when, like, I give a
No, I
piece
did
of
not say
media
I
another
wanted to
chance,
react.
and then I'm like,
That's a
oh,
blatant lie.
yes, this is it. This is the play.
Yes, I have. Layla says, did you ever do a versus series like BK chicken sandwich versus Wendy's chicken sandwich? Yeah, do you
Oh, I
remember
bet his-
when I was
his
first
fat
trying
ass
Smash
did, bro.
Burgers? I did a triple taste test. I did Shake Shack versus
There she is. There's
Jack Box
magic. There's the
versus
midriff.
Sonic. We had 3 different Smash Burgers that I all compared and tried at once. That was pretty fun. The problem with that
Oh.
is I'd be willing to do that as a special event if there's a reason to hype it up. Let's say all of a sudden there was a big fad and everyone was doing the same
Fad.
thing. What if 3 or 4
How about
places
you
did
set the
Public
trends,
burgers all at the
brother?
same time
How
with the
about
pretzel
you set the
bun.
trends?
Then I'd be like, okay, let's do it, right?
He's just-
But honestly, the problem is
Holy shit,
the
guys. I think I figured it out.
To get something
Maybe I was
delivered,
just picking whack characters.
not only are you paying for the item, but there's the markup. Then you're paying the
I mean, I know
driver's
this is the
tip,
computer and
you're
all,
paying
but-
for the delivery fee from the app. If you're doing that from 3 different businesses, you're basically paying $20 a burger 3 times.
So how
Just
about
to
you
order
just go
the
out and get
Smash
them?
burger right now from Sonic and get just the burger delivered would be $20. So
Then
I don't
go
really feel
and
like
get it.
paying $60+ for a 3-burger meal, of which I'm only going to eat a few bites of each burger. It would be kind of wasteful.
Yeah, wasteful
you know what
as
I mean?
fuck, bro.
I just don't think I want to do that, nor do I think that that would result in any content that's going to make.
All right,
tons of
here we
money.
go.
It
Now
won't.
it's time to
You know, the
clap
video I
some
made of the
cheeks
triple Smash
online.
burger, I don't even think it made 2,000
We
views.
clapping
So
some
probably
cheeks
maybe
online.
like $5, maybe 10. You know, so it's not worth it.
Speaking of not worth it, DarkSydePhil, everybody.
Brace yourself. Round 1.
Come on,
Does
dumbass.
Arby's
Dude.
have something new? I haven't looked at Arby's in a while. Because I
Didn't
was
he
going to
eat
do
like
Arby's.
2 whole burgers from
Arby's got
Burger
a new
King
summertime
recently?
menu, right?
Yes.
And it was supposed to be
He did, in fact.
new,
but he
chicken salad.
eats healthy, dude.
Yeah, it was supposed to be
Oh.
a new chicken salad sandwich for the summertime. And
He
a
ain't eating that
burger
fucking
and
salad, bro.
burger style shake.
You should
So,
collaborate, bro.
I went to get it, sold out everywhere. I was like, what? It was just announced. Like, it just came out. The week it was announced, it sold out everywhere. If you want to know the truth,
See, that's what
I
I'm
think a
trying
lot
to
of
do.
places didn't stop it.
Some
I think what it was
air
that
combos.
this is what Arby's wanted to push, but I guess the franchise owners probably were like, it's too much of a chore to make this stuff. Like,
He's
particularly that
speaking for
chicken
the
salad
franchise
is
now.
Probably like they got to make the chicken, they got to chop it up, they got to make this salad with all these
Got
ingredients.
it.
They probably don't want to bother with it. Maybe they don't sell enough of it.
Oh, wait, I
so it
forgot
just
he
showed as
saved a bite
endlessly
from
sold
each
out
for
at
Moe.
all of my Arby's near me. I was like, what the hell? So you just can never buy it, huh?
Oof.
So that's why I didn't do the Arby's, but it looks like Arby's does have a cheesesteak. Yeah, they have an Angus cheesesteak.
And yes, I did watch
They also have chicken sliders.
Ironheart. Yes, I saw
Yeah, so they have
Ironheart.
the Angus cheesesteak and chicken sliders. It looks like are the new things at Arby's, possibly.
I love
I'm
sliders.
just curious before I even consider it. Is it actually available in my area? Right? Let's see.
Hot single milfs in your area.
Let's see.
Ooh.
Okay, is it available?
I can go in.
Yeah, it looks like this is a
Yeah, keep
new
jumping. You get thrown.
Angus cheesesteak. Holy!
Phil.
So they have 2 versions
I meant
of the
Burger
new Angus
Planet.
cheesesteak.
And yes, he's
Are you
live
ready?
on Kick.
There's a standard and there's a half pounder.
Oh,
Okay.
word?
Guess how much the half-pound Angus cheesesteak costs at Arby's?
Got him. Starting One Piece? Oh, Jesus. The Netflix show or a whole anime? The whole ass anime?
$22.
Shut up, Phil.
Fast food, huh? Fast food prices. $22 for a sandwich at Arby's.
Yep, I voted for this. This is what I voted for.
Your loss is inevitable now. Yield.
By the way, the chicken
Well, it is
sandwich,
a
chicken salad
half-pound
sandwich
Angus
is
beef.
still sold out. And so is the orange cream shake. They've literally been sold out since the moment they were announced, and they
Burger
still don't
Planet
have them.
might be more pathetic
I still
than
can't
Phil.
order them.
He's
I
more
could get the
pathetic
Angus
than most
cheesesteak, and I haven't
locals.
done
Oh,
TBH.
God, yeah.
Arby's in a
The
long time.
Hamburglar. And I didn't know how fat
So
he
that would be a
was, dude. But he's
consideration,
fucking fat.
would be
And,
the
like,
Angus
next to
cheesesteak.
Melanie Mack, who's, like, skin and
I'd
bone,
have to
she's a
probably get something
skeleton.
else
It's
to it.
even more apparent.
$22 for real. Wait, hold on. Is that just the sandwich? Oh my God, that's just the sandwich.
Before we fought, I wondered.
Phil.
But now, I know. Fast.
Look at him.
Do you see why I'm so turned off from doing DSP tries it?
It's not even your fucking
Are
money,
they
dude.
out of
Shut
their
the fuck
minds? $22 for a cheesesteak.
Brace
A
yourself.
fast food cheesesteak.
up. It's not even your money, dude. Uh-oh.
Someone tipped $2 as LTG had an unhinged meltdown because another content creator said he isn't attractive. It went on for 45 minutes and he keeps going on about it days later. It doesn't seem like a very masculine reaction to someone criticizing your looks. You're right.
No one
If you're
fucking
a normal guy,
cares.
you don't care about your looks. Like right now, I know I'm an ugly, melty-faced, middle-aged dude.
Now wait a minute.
Right,
Is this
I'm losing
Burger
my
Planet
hair.
someone else?
My
I thought we
hairline
were
is
talking about
receding.
the
My facial hair
Hamburglar.
doesn't look great.
Jeremy Hambley.
I'm ugly. Why do I care? I'm good. I'm happy.
Because
I'm
you ate-
successful. Why do I give a shit about the
Because
fact
you
that I'm
do
ugly?
content
It doesn't
about him,
affect
and
me.
you're
I can be ugly as
constantly
shit, I'm still good.
shitting
right?
on him.
That guy,
So that's why
his
people bring
whole
him up.
shtick
Because people want to
His
have a
whole
conversation
fucking
about the
shtick
things that they...
is that
Oh my
he's good
god.
looking. He believes he's attractive. He's not, but he believes
Nah.
he's attractive.
Remember this was supposed to be a
He
lazy
fakes so
Sunday?
much.
I'm getting
He has
increasingly
filters
pissed
on
off.
his face on his stream. He's got fake hair that you can see.
Can you believe
moving.
it?
You can
These
see
detractors
one
watch
piece
me and
moving
get
around on his
mad.
head, glued to his head. He's a complete phony. So for him, and his facade falls away, he has nothing. Because everything about him is fake. His subs are fake. His views are fake.
No,
You know,
Burger
everything's
Planet
fake.
isn't the
So,
quartering. He's
For
like
him,
an
he's got
IP2
nothing
streamer.
at all but his looks. So that's
What does
his
IP2
final
mean?
bastion
I'm
of
sorry,
success, you know what
guys.
I'm
I'm not
saying?
very smart.
So, yeah, if someone at all says that he's not attractive, he's gonna lose his cool. You can call me ugly as much as you want. Why do I give a shit? You know,
People
I'm
did,
good.
and then you
I'm
get
happy. I got a million
tilted,
positive
and
people
then
around
you
my
ban
life. Being
them.
ugly is not
What a
detriment
fucking liar,
to my
dude.
existence, you know? But for him, if he has no looks, he's got nothing. So, oh well.
IRL streaming, basically.
I
Thanks
hate
for the $2. What are we at?
IRL
Let me
streamers,
take a look.
actually.
We're 85
I
bucks
hated
guys. We're
man
only
on the street
15 away
interviews like
from hitting that
MTV always
Thursday
used to have.
milestone. Let's go.
And I do not
Let's
like
hit that
the
first
in real
milestone
life
right
streaming
now.
shit either. I
Shall
don't
we?
get it. Maybe
Let's go.
I'm
Let's hit that
old.
milestone. Let's lock in and say we got our first pack of cards to open today
Jesus.
on ESP Pack Rip. And
Hey,
then we only
I
have
won.
another
Look
50
at that.
to go during the gameplay, and we can do the show at the end of the stream. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
Why were we put here? Just to suffer?
Someone sent me a list of stuff. Look at this.
Not working. Here.
McDonald's has plenty brown butter, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I'm not getting breakfast at McDonald's for DSP tries it. Taco Bell pineapple freeze.
The
and
way that he
pepper
just
jack steak
outwardly
nacho.
like shits on the ideas.
No. Wendy's apple crumble frosty fusion and pretzel bacon puff cheeseburger. Again, we already did the burger. And you know the
Ice
the frosty
Poseidon?
isn't
I
enough
do
to
not
go
know who
there.
that is either.
Shake Shack West Coast loaded fries.
Got
Just
his
fries
ass.
is not enough to do it. Del Taco All American Burger Taco. We don't have Del Taco. Jack in the Box potato wedges. We just did Jack in the Box for the record. Jimmy John's. We don't actually have a Jimmy John's here anymore.
Why he
Sonic, 99
asks
cent corn
asks
dogs,
his
only
audience
on
for help.
Thursday. That's not
Anytime
DSP
they
tries it.
give him
Arby's buffalo
recommendations,
chicken
he
sandwich.
shits on it.
Arby's,
So what's
all
the
it is
point?
they're doing a slider with buffalo sauce. I would go there for the cheesesteak over that, so I would say Arby's is a consideration. Dairy Queen's caramel apple cheesecake blizzard. I'm not going to review a ice cream blizzard like that. It's not a meal. Starbucks orange cream beverages. Again, I'm not going to just do drink reviews like that. Carl's Jr. spicy chicken max and triple berry beverages. Carl's Jr. We tried it
Jesus
once, went out of
Christ.
business.
Another Rebsy picking.
We did
Oh yeah,
one
shout out to
Carl's Jr. review
Rebsy.
and I liked
We
it.
love
I said,
Rebsy.
oh man, let's
Shout out
order
to
again. When I
Rebsy.
went to order, they're out of business. I'm serious. I can't order from Carl's Jr. anymore. We could only do it once. Sucks because I would have ordered again because I actually liked the food.
All right, let me figure out how to do like a
Nothing.
rising.
The closest Carl's Jr. is 20 miles away. 20 miles away. Holy crap. Damn. Okay, I do have an idea, actually.
Oh God.
I'll tell you the idea in a minute.
Yeah, smack
Pizza
your
Hut
lips a
triple
couple of
cheese mac
times
and
first.
S'more sticks. No. Popeyes cheese bites and blueberry lemon. No, again, it's not cheese bites and a drink. That's not the main. That's not a meal. You see, I'm trying to review meal food. That's
So
just
because
stuff.
I
Burger,
like made mention of
Jet Fuel is Korean
DSP tries
street
it once or twice
I
on the Twitter
wish
timeline, there's this old
I
dude that does
legitimately
food
wish
reviews and he
I
puts
could
it on
order
like a
from
spinning
Habit
plate
Burger.
and stuff like that. He claps
I
his
did
hands.
twice,
There's
and
good
both
editing.
times I ordered,
And this guy
the food was
dog
terrible.
walks Phil when it comes
It
to
was
making like food
legitimately
content.
I don't
Take
one
some
time
notes,
the food was
dude.
wrong,
Figure
and
it
the
out.
other time the food was bad. So what that tells me is my
Got
local
his
Habit
ass.
Burger doesn't care about to-go orders. I have eaten in person at Habit Burger and it was actually quite good. But sadly, delivery has been atrociously bad. So I would never waste money on there again. Twice burned.
Got
I
that
know that they're
KO.
not going to be good. And then Applebee's late night half price app. We looked at Applebee's before. The menu looked atrociously bad.
Atrocious.
So it's a maybe. Maybe eventually we would try Applebee's. But I have an idea. Something here that we've never done, that I haven't had in
Meth?
many
Crack cocaine?
years.
Fent?
And I have no clue
DSP
if this
tries
would
it.
be any good.
Fentanyl.
I'm curious if it would. Are you ready?
There's a lot of shit going on here.
Ready for this? What about Nathan's?
Nathan.
Hot dogs, burgers, sandwiches. I haven't done that for DSP Tries It. Ever. Have I? I don't think I ever have. Let's find out.
This is rough, guys. This is terrible. Thank God I'm playing a game while this is happening.
I have never, ever done Nathan's for DSP Tries It. Yeah. So
Oh, God, is that?
maybe we could do that. That might work. And that actually is only about just about 4 miles away from me, it looks like.
But this is just
Turkey dogs.
Gross. I'll fuck with
They
turkey
have
bacon,
different kinds
but
of hot
turkey
dogs,
dogs,
like a
no
chili
thanks.
cheese dog, a bacon
I like
cheese
the
dog,
cheese dogs, and I like the
barbecue bacon
jalapeno
Tribeca
dogs
burger,
from
Manhattan
Oscar Mayer.
cheeseburger, beer batter onion rings.
I live in the boonies,
sauerkraut dog,
where there's zero fast
They actually
food
have a Philly
chains nearby.
cheesesteak,
They're all in the nearest
chicken
town,
tenders,
but I could care less.
grilled chicken
I don't
club.
miss that crap.
They have different
So,
things. We could, I mean,
whenever I do go off my
Hell's
diet,
Kitchen
I
burger?
usually tend to take
I
the
mean, I could actually
round
do
trip
this
around
multiple
all of the
times
different
with
local
different
establishments. And I've noticed over the course of the past couple of years, like most notably the last
all right, I'm gonna put that down.
5
as
to
a
10
possibility. I
years,
think
the
Nathan's-
quality
so
of the
Nathan's
food
or
has gone
Arby's.
down. The price of the food
I'm
has
gonna
gone
put these
up.
down as possibilities. Okay.
So it's not even worth going out and doing these things. Oh yes, Vito.
And I have multiple
Hell
shout outs.
yeah,
to
we
do
are
for
very much
contributions. Thank
illegally
you guys. I'll shut
restreaming
those
the
out in a
guy.
second. I appreciate that.
I hope Hellman goes and tries to complain to Twitch or something.
Okay, so
Hell yeah, Second Monitor Entertainment. Let's go. Let's bring in Magic.
all right.
Magic, baby.
Okay, I have tons of
There
shout outs
she
to you.
is.
Holy crap.
That
Hanslander
mid-riff
did a $2
fallout.
Canadian super chat. Favorite type of food, for example, Italian, Mexican, etc. I mean, dude, I grew up Italian. I grew up in a neighborhood that had
Oh, shut up,
multiple authentic
bitch.
Italian restaurants.
You
including
grew
a
up in your
pizzeria,
room,
including,
not in Italy,
a place that did really good
surrounded by your
pasta and
family.
proteins. So
Fuck
it's
outta
always
here.
going to be Italian for me. And then he did the same super chat again. Who's the fake looks maxer? Huh?
I go to local
The
restaurants.
fake looks
Good
maxer?
stuff. Not cheap,
I mean,
but
like
you
I
can
said,
taste
you're
the
talking about
value.
LTG, I don't know.
Hey.
DSP Glazer, thanks for $2. Nathan's is Denny's. Don't do it. Oh wait, are they?
I like
Wait a
Denny's.
minute,
Well,
are you
I
for
like
real?
Denny's. The Denny's that
No
I
way.
used to frequent all the time
Nathan's is
is gone.
Denny's?
It's gone. The world I grew up in doesn't exist anymore.
You're kidding. It may be
Oh
a
my
ghost
god,
kitchen.
this Loki. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
It is. Wow.
Wow. Shut up,
It's
bitch.
a Denny's, and the Denny's operates multiple ghost kitchens out of their location.
Dead air.
Listen to this.
Dead air.
Wow.
Dead air.
I'm
dead
so
air.
glad he just told me. Listen to this shit. Denny's, Nathan's, the Meltdown Melt Sandwiches, and the Burger Den are all the same Denny's. And all they do is they get the
12
online
win
order.
streak.
And then
I can see why. They're
make
pretty
it
good.
say it's something it's not. So they must have bags that say Nathan's, but they're making the hot dogs at Denny's.
So who cares? It's all slop anyway, bro. If you're thinking you're gonna get a gourmet meal eating out, I have another fucking thing to tell you, bro. Goes to show this dude never has worked a day in his life in a restaurant.
That's ridiculous. How disingenuous is that?
Shut
But
up.
maybe they are using Nathan's brand
So I
hot
mean,
dogs.
I might as well just order from Denny.
Right? Ooh.
Persian joints, no. Turkish joints, no. Indian, we've had. We've had Indian multiple times. We
I'm
don't
sorry.
have that
Indian
other
food is
stuff, though,
gross.
sadly. Yeah,
Sorry
Lila
for
says
all
Mr.
of my
Beast
curry
burgers like that, they were
enjoyers
making
out
them
there,
on
but
Friends.
it ain't for me.
Mr.
More for
Beast
you, I
burger
guess.
was the worst because they were literally
Got
all ghost
'em!
kitchens, but none were consistent because they were all different businesses. So the business would sign on a contract to make the burgers.
Yes,
but they would
this is
all
the
make
very
them
same,
completely different.
very same game.
So the consistency was off. Like, no matter
I'm
where
more
you
of a
got
Mortal
beef burger,
Kombat
they were
style
different.
individual, but I do be playing some fighting games. It's a very rare occurrence that I ever do play video games on stream. So
Nothing
this is
here
a nice
says, with
change
fast food quality
from what I usually
decreasing,
do.
How about ordering fast food you've had before? That
Look
you
at
like,
this.
and see if
This
the
is
quality
awesome.
Is decreased. Maybe a
I
bigger
live in
fast
the
food item
UK.
from your
I
child.
don't think there has ever been a Denny's here. Wendy's? Sure. Denny's?
Well,
Nope.
okay.
Shout
So instead
outs
of
to the
doing
UK.
something new, this is an interesting concept.
Uptown, downtown, all around the world. We're going to
Instead of
jump
doing
round,
something
jump
new,
round.
I could do, like, for example, I could order from McDonald's and say, well, what are the things that
I
I've
can
eaten at
definitely say
McDonald's
my
over the years
movement
that I've
is a lot
liked
more
and didn't
muscle
like?
memory
I
now.
always like their quarter pounder with cheese.
I'm starting to do it like
The Big
without
Mac has been
thinking.
iffy. The chicken nuggets have been iffy.
I'm starting to see.
You
Oh,
know, maybe
look
order
at that.
4 items and do.
I'm
hey,
starting
are
to
these
get
good
the
today,
cadence of
or are they
everything.
terrible today?
I'm
And
noticing
review
how
them each
people
at their own
play.
merits and let you know what I think. Right? Get Taco Bell.
I'm
Get the
seeing
chicken
what's safe,
quesadilla.
what's not.
Get the the chalupa that I used to get, the chalupa supreme. I used to really like.
Okay, never
You
mind.
know, get like maybe four items.
Yeah, hot dogs are
and
just
say,
hot
"These
dogs,
aren't
bro.
new."
It's mechanically
But in the
separated
modern
like
day, what's
bits
the
and pieces
price
of
on
animals.
these?
So
And
if
what's
you're
the
looking
flavor?
for like
Is it any
gourmet
good?
hot dogs, I don't know what to
Okay,
tell you,
that
dude.
could be a different twist on DSP Tries It.
Oh
where
God,
it's
Phil,
actually a different
please
concept.
stop.
Yeah,
This
that
is
could
terrible.
work.
How much money has
That's
he
an
made so
interesting
far just
concept.
doing this dumb shit?
Sufa Loki.
I might
Sufa
like that
Bish.
concept.
Loki.
Martin Short busted another $5 super chat. Do you ever do ranking lists? Like getting all the popular chips in the chip aisle and eating a few of each.
Too much money.
We used to do tier makers, but it wasn't
Ugh.
like with live taste test. It was just, oh, we just do a tier maker. Once we did a tier maker of fast food
Bro,
restaurants
thank you
in
for the
United
10
States,
kicks.
it actually did
I
pretty
appreciate
good.
that. That's 20
But that
kicks
was
so
many years
far.
ago.
Let me get that right.
but
I'm
we
gonna
never
update
done it
the
including the
numbers
actual tasting.
correctly.
You
I don't
know,
have the automatic support counter on Mel.
Guys, we're now at $94 of early support.
Oh
Thank
my
you so
God,
much. I hope you've enjoyed hanging
imagine.
out. We're actually
Almost
gonna start
$100
with
for
gameplay
this dumb
soon,
shit.
Because I want to at least get 2 hours of
Derek
gameplay
not
today
around
of
to make the
Assassin's
tier
Creed Black
makers
Flag.
anymore.
So we will begin shortly.
Or is he?
I've never heard of a Sansonia's Italian dark side crash. We've tried Mediterranean food. I've had it before. There's other places we could go that aren't the same
I
one
shouldn't
that
have done
I've had
that.
before, though. All right, how about
Cambo.
I'm liking this idea of going to common places. and just
Common.
picking things
Fuck
off
outta
the
here.
menu
You look like
that I wanna
you
try
drop
and
common
see if
loot,
they're any
Phil.
good,
You look like you would drop
preempted
common
that
loot.
bet.
just to compare to what I remember or if they're any good. Like, for example, I used to love
Derek
the Wendy's
could make a
Frosty.
tier maker
I
for
know
his
for a
favorite
fact it's
corn
terrible.
stars. Holy
I know,
shit.
I've tried it. It's like, wow, that's atrocious. That's nothing like it used to be. And I could explain
Can
the
I
difference
clinch?
of what it used to be. I know they sell something they call the Big Bacon Classic at Wendy's. It's nothing like the old Big Bacon Classic. But is it still good? I think I got... This is actually an ingenious idea.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, okay. Cool. All right, how about this? How about let's take a week off this week. Just because
He's still
we've been
not
doing
going to do it.
consistently
Oh,
every
I
week.
reflected
Like, if you
it.
take a
I don't know
look,
what that
I've been
meant.
doing it weekly.
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 7 weeks in a row I did it. So let's take a break this week. Okay? And then if nothing actually new happens between now and next week.
Fuck time.
That is what I will do.
Oh!
We will do returning
Did I get
to
him?
classic restaurants
I don't
that
think I
you
did.
know and love. Wendy's,
Damn it!
Taco Bell,
I was
Burger
so
King.
close.
You know, things we've done.
I was so
And trying the
close.
things that I either used to
Okay,
like
that
or
was
I know
pretty
what they used to be
intense.
like, and seeing if they're any good in the modern day. I like this idea a lot, actually, because there's no pressure to have to review something new.
That
And
was
maybe
really
I can potentially
close.
get something good that I know I like, but also I'll be shocked if it's still good or if it's not good.
Player 2.
All right.
What do you
well,
guys
thank
think
you.
of that idea?
What do you think? Yeah, we rematching, boy.
Okay.
We rematching for show.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the help. And you know what? For the hell of it, we could still try Nathan's. Like, we could order from the Denny's
For the
Ghost
hell of
Kitchen
it. You know what? Fuck
and see
it.
if it's any good. If it's terrible, we could be like, this sucks shit. Don't order
Ew.
from this bullshit Ghost Kitchen, right? Interesting.
All right, there you go.
This is excellent. So I think we will.
And you see
let's
the
skip this
momentum
week.
meter is
Next
now-
week, let's
is
figure out
now
what we wanna do, but
depleting.
We have a new, fresh idea. So even if
Anytime
current
anybody
fast
comes
food
to Ricky
sucks,
Mork,
we
thank
can
you
still
for the
compare and
follow
try
over on
different things.
YouTube.
I like that.
Vengeful.
That was pretty good.
So he complained the whole time
All right.
about nothing new. Just to get something old and
All right,
he has
so
ate
folks,
before?
I
Yep.
hope that you've enjoyed today's show. I have. I've enjoyed chilling with you.
Are they
Hans
deliberately
Landers did
trying to
another
make these
super chat.
characters look
Do you have
like
a
they're
favorite
in
Italian
an
pasta
anime?
dish?
I ain't falling for this shit.
That's a tough question, too. There's a lot of good Italian pasta.
They knew exactly what they were doing.
I do, for the record,
We're
I
going to
prefer
get that
red
weeb
sauce,
vote.
because I know that there's a lot of different cream sauces and you know, vodka sauce. I prefer a traditional red sauce. But as for pasta, like, I like spaghetti. I like linguine.
Of course he does.
I like, you know, rigatoni. I like penne. I like
Penne.
rotini. I like ravioli filled with something. You know, just
What a
cheese, ricotta
fucking
cheese,
pedestrian,
like
bro.
lobster ravioli or something like that. You know, I like a lot of tortellini. I actually really like tortellini.
I like pierogies.
So anyway,
Pizza pie.
all right, guys, let's end the show. It's been 2 hours.
Oh,
Let's-
thank
wow,
God.
It's been almost 2.5 hours. Let's end the show. Let's get set up and get started for gameplay. Because like I said, I want to get at least 2 hours of Assassin's Creed. Thank you so much for the early support. Let's keep it going so we can open some Yu-Gi-Oh cards today and see what they're all about. And thank you for a great start to the week. Okay? So quick reminder, everybody.
Phil
This
looks
is a
like
normal
he eats a
6-day
load of
streaming week.
pasta.
I'm here today
He's
through
fat.
Friday.
He's fat.
There will be a good variety of content, including many different games. The possibility of
Look
a
at
new one,
this.
we'll see.
Look
We'll see how
at
things
this.
go. The
Look
podcast
at
will
it.
likely return this coming
Sad.
Friday. And if there's a reason to have it in the middle of the week, we'll do it then as well. But you're going to see some DSP morning shows in
Bro,
its stead.
thank you so much
Thank you
for the
a great
additional
return show.
10
I had a great
kicks
time. I'll
over on
see you
Kick.
all week long. And I'll see you for sure on the Level 1 podcast returning this coming
Podcast.
Friday. Peace out, everyone. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And now he begs.
Okay. So here's the deal.
Here's the
I'm
deal.
going to start playing games very soon, in fact. However, number one, I
Yeah.
want to... what am I doing? I'm not even facing the right camera. Number one, I want to go grab my iced coffee for the afternoon. And number two, I want to use the restroom quickly. So if you guys
The
can give me
worst
like 5
podcast in
minutes
the
just
world.
to go grab my
Bro,
coffee
this fucking
and use
sucks.
the restroom, we'll play
the
for an
only
hour.
thing that saved it was
Then
that
I'll
I
probably go on
learned
a
a lot
real
in
break. This
Marvel.
won't be a real
and
break.
I
This will
feel
be a
like
very
I
quick
had
one.
one of those
But then we'll go for like a real
sessions
break,
where I'm
and
like,
we'll come back play for like another hour.
Now I know a
and
little
hopefully
bit
at the
more.
end we'll have some DSP pack rips. Okay, give me a sec. Let me get my monitor in the right place.
Oh my god. Remember, he
Okay.
said that all of his updates were supposed to make it easier for him to do this, and he still fucking is
Thank you
terrible
guys for
at
the
it.
great return. I mean, that's awesome. I really appreciate you guys coming and hanging out and supporting so much. That is amazing. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just going to use the bathroom and grab my coffee. I'll play you guys some music while I'm gone.
Oh, please.
Okay?
Please do.
Suggestion.
And I'll be back in just a few.
Jeremy Clarkson AI voice.
And we'll get started with Assassin's Creed, okay? Be right back.
Jeremy Clarkston. Who's that? Who that is? Ricky Mork with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, I missed that. It doesn't show on my dumb shit. Oh my god, my apologies. I'm a dumbass. Bro, I said thanks for the follow, but you actually blessed us with $2 worth of a super chat. Thank you so much. Again, like I said, I'm using Meld. The shit is different. I'm not used to it, but it's no excuse. Thank you so much. And let's just go ahead and get rid of this. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You suck. Guys, are you a fan of the Truth Seekers? Are you a fan of Stephen Cambion? Are you a fan of myself on Stephen Cambion's program? My apologies, Ricky Mork. I am so sorry. I went over to my ground control and it showed me the exact thing. So let me go ahead and replay the activity. I don't think it does anything in Meld, but I just wanted to double check to make sure. Yeah. So yes, there might just be an additional appearance on this Tuesday's Truth Seekers, but stay tuned. It may or may not happen. All really depends. All right. Well, thank God that shit is over with. I am now going to I'm actually going to have some hot dogs now that we were all talking about them. I think that hot dogs is the play. And then I'm going to clean the bathroom like I said I was going to as the Sunday reset. Oh, and let's see what we got here. Let's click through on this. Waiting for the image generation to pop up. Oh, it's not going to show up because it's on fucking, it's on Meld. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me see if I can pull this out. There it is. Yeah, it's Glizzy Hour, boy. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for coming through on the gameplay style stream. I would like to do more of these things. I appreciate the support, and this is actually my favorite part of the stream. So big ups to Ricky Mork. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Excuse me. Big ups. Thank you so much.
Not bad. AI. Not bad.
Thank you, Rope, for the 10 kicks. I appreciate that. Thank you, Rope, for the additional 10 kicks. I do appreciate that. I'm scrolling up just to make sure. Sound off in the chat. Stand up and be counted. I want to thank you guys for hanging out across YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and Rumble. Big ups. Scrolling up. I know there was some more. Blaze Warrior over on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out. DJ Moore. Thank you. Narkill 420. Big ups. Gucci Cat. Power Dunk. Thank you so much for hanging out. Delamuka, I'm sorry I missed you again. Holy shit, I'm an asshole.
If only Phil begged more, or I heard them more. More pennies for lore.
Dead Exo, thank you so much for the premiere platform. Darkwind, big ups. Dr. Jomha, hell yeah. Dark Wind. Mr. Pika fan, thank you for hanging out. Sludge, big ups. Utterly Insane, add a handle, hell yeah. Dashfire, we will be back. Smart Guys 3.0 will return. I've just had things to do, dude. I'm kind of busy. Frost Darko, the movie buff. Big ups. Vito, hell yeah. Big ups. Jazz Cup, the MVP, the OG, and the VIP of this and every stream. Street Panda. Street Panda. Street Panda. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Tomorrow morning, it's the return of Stepmania Live, featuring your favorite AI generated waifus. It is a paper lantern
Big ups
festival.
at Jess Cup 85.
Hell yeah, we love Jess Cup. And if you got a problem with Jess Cup, you got a problem with me. Raw Sunny in the hot. Welcome. Let me see who we can raid out to. King Jad is live. Very cool. Hell yeah. DJ Moore will be there. Will you be there? I'll be there. And do me a favor, guys. Let's spam some emotes. Let's fill the screen full of emotes while I'm doing this real quick. Spam it. Spam it. Let it pile up. And who knows? Maybe in the future I'll do more video game streams. Just like 20 lo-fi girl streams going on. All right, so I'm going to send you over to King Jad. Please be sure to show King Jad the same love and support that you've been showing me. And until next time, you know I love
Bumblebee?
each and every one of you. He's the only one left? Yeah. As the tractor beam should, because this level 1 podcast fucking sucked. All right, y'all. Until next time, I love each and every one of you platonically and consensually. There is no end screen, so we're just going to go on over there. So I'll see you all next time.